All right. I'm gonna let you guys get nice and tucked in as usual. Let everything flow. Ray says, I can't wait for the last part of I Will Survive. I can't wait either. I'm just waiting for this dude, for Borba, to upload every single part, because I'm not doing it every few pages. That's not happening. Nah. I do, like, it's got to be completely done, or I'm not doing it. Like, yeah, I could make extra revenue making multiple videos on this shit, but I'm already doing that with Gotham High. It's a pain in the ass to have to do shit in parts. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Will this stream last until midnight? Nah, probably not. I don't, it's my birthday and all, but like that's not gonna happen. Like this ain't EFAP where the streams last 12 hours. I just can't. I don't have that much stamina. Like, you think it'd be easy just sitting in one place talking about shit, but it's not. It really isn't. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello everyone, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, happy birthday to me. It's January 14th. It's a part of the reason why I'm doing this stream kind of early. I'm not doing anything later or anything. I don't know. I just want to do the stream early today. Oh, Dr. Cataclysm, $5 super chat. Dracula Part 2 when, like, it's coming, motherfucker. I got so much shit I'm doing right now. I'm actually coming out with another reaction. One I did for episode 1 of that, the L Word revival show that came out a while back with another smaller YouTuber. You're not going to be surprised by who it is. But, yeah, I'm probably going to come out with that after I do the first episode of Batwoman Season 2. Because I'm not done with it yet, and Batwoman Season 2 is coming out in like 3 days. So, Wetty Statue 33, born again? Oh, damn it. No, what the fuck? $2 super chat. Hi, Jay. World is going down in flames. How are you? I'm doing good. Elizabeth Goats. Sorry. $2 super chat. Did you say it's your birthday? It's mine too. Happy birthday. Dr. Cataclysm, $20 super chat. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't know why the fuck I said happy birthday to you. That was fucking weird. One-armed ghoul, $1 super chat. Thank you. Andrew Levin, $4.99 super chat. Happy birthday. Love your Gotham High and Batwoman videos. Weird question. Where did you get the sound clip of I Can Fly used in Wish Upon? That was from that Casper movie from 1995. I believe. Mikey Gusler, $5 super chat. Will you cover Cosmonaut Variety Hours BVS video? He gets everything wrong and deliberately lies. I think it'll be a fun stream. We'll see. I'm gonna take a little look at it because, as you guys know, from back in the day, I did like that movie, and I still kind of like the movie. I have harsher criticisms for it now. Like, I still don't think it's necessarily a bad movie. It's just, like, flawed as fuck. Oh, Laura, $4.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Jay Longbone. Thank you for the great content. You're welcome, and thank you. Sassy Marie, $1.49 super chat. It's a little piece of birthday cake. Thank you. Kai Fujimoto, well, chat is doing good so far. Like, no weird-ass fucking spam shit. We're good on that area. Alex Lee, $5 super chat. Hey, JLB, are you hyped for Batwoman Season 2? Oh, yes. I just watched Heel versus Babyface's video on it. That came out like a couple hours ago. Yeah, this is going to be... Alright, now after Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, after his super chat, I'm going to cut it off for now because we got it. There's some shit we got to talk about. The 75 Uwu. Hi Girl, Variety reviewed first two Batwoman Season 2 episodes. Unwatchable garbage is the synopsis of their review. Wow. By the way, Batwoman is a drug dealer. Yeah, I know. I heard that. That was a long time ago when I heard that. Like I said, I cannot wait. I'm on the edge of my seat just like the rest of you guys. I haven't been hearing favorable things. Even the people who try to take it easy on the show don't like it. So that must mean some shit is going down. But anyway, yeah, it's Night of Cringe. Well, the afternoon of cringe right now, to be more specific. But yeah, night of cringe 30. We're on number 30. We're on a solid number now. And we're going to be talking about Armie Hammer. Like, if you haven't if you haven't heard, you will in a minute. Yeah, Armie Hammer, people want to make the like either phase out the Punisher or the Punisher symbol, or at least make the character woke, you know, for their little sensitive, for their little pussy ass sensibilities. And of course, Truly once again is endorsing trans kids once again. You think they learn to not endorse things that might be a little harmful or unethical after that polyamory family almost got their fucking kid killed, but you know, whatever. We all gotta get the views, man. Okay, but first, before all the other topics, this shit just came out. Apparently, this is a theory. Like, it's alleged, but I kind of believe that this is actually real. Apparently, Lindsay Ellis, who's a YouTuber who does video essays, and she's a part of BreadTube, you know, that whole crew and whatnot. She's been getting these really weird DMs, these really like creepy, like I'm trying to be nice, but I'm coming off sad and pathetic DMs on Twitter, and people have speculated that the person sending them to her is Quentin Reviews. And you know what? I might have to fucking agree with that, because there's someone matched up. They tried to, Lindsay Ellis she didn't want to expose the person's identity, but she did kind of a shitty job covering up his avatar. Because if you see right here, you can see that the color palette and some of the color palette and the color pattern and that edge matches the edge of Quentin Reviews' avatar. And on top of that, people don't really put it past him to do shit like this, which is another strike against him. He's notorious for being really like pity me and trying to scam up on, you know, females and BreadTube. Like, he's notorious for that. Like, the last time he made a whole fucking video about ContraPoints. Everybody remembers that creepy shit. I streamed that. I think that's Night of Cringe number 15. Check that shit out. After that, if you want to be if you want the 411 on that. But yeah, he's not all there. he's a very lonely, pathetic man. You know, man. But anyway, where them DMs at? But apparently, these are the DMs that he sent. That he allegedly sent to Lindsay Ellis. To be honest, I think this is him. And she answered none of these. By the way, she didn't even answer his ass, because he's just such a sad boy. I mean, Jesus. Oh, I'm in town if you're ever free. If not, I totally understand. Hey, sorry, never. And then a day later, around the same time, he says, hey, sorry, never mind. I just was picturing him waiting in some kind of niche coffee house, just like thinking that she would magically appear. You know, walking in slow motion, ready to suck his dick. Here's another one. A couple months later in September. I saw your book finally got announced. I've been hoping to see something about it come out. I feel like this is going to be a massive hit and joy. And 2 days later, hey, I feel like I accidentally burned this bridge at some point, and if I did, I just wanted to say, oops. Because some people speculated that this was Movie Bob, but Movie Bob doesn't tweet like this. He doesn't tweet like this at all. He's more aggressive. Because that's his personality on Twitter. Like, if you follow him. Anyways, yeah, if you want to get dinner or something, I really don't care either way. Yeah, don't say that, because that, okay, like, why would you say it like that? And then this one's from the same day, 4 hours later. As I read this back, I realize how bitchy this message sounds. Sorry, I just had a really bad trip, like all my trips, really. I won't bother you anymore after this. Have a good year. See, this isn't Movie Bob. This is Quentin. This is definitely Quentin. He's the type of person. He's the type of person that, like, he wants pity. Like, like, if he doesn't get the panties, he wants the pity. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just be here sad and all that. And it looks like he sent some DMs to Sarah Z, who is also a YouTuber. She made a video that EFAP talked about at one point. That EFAP I was on with him. The video where we were making fun of her because she was doing these hand gestures and it looked like she was holding a fly in her hand. Yeah, that. And this is apparently, allegedly, another DM from him. Hey, I figure we don't like each other for some reason, so I'm just gonna unfollow. He's so petty. He's such a little bitch. Like, fucking stop. I hate that. I don't like that shit anyway, when people tell you, oh, I'm just gonna unfollow. Like, just shut up and do it. Shut up. Like, that's just sad. Now, like I said, this is alleged. I don't know for sure, but me personally, my personal opinion, it's not exactly definitive, it's just my personal opinion, that nigga, that's niggas, this is that nigga. This is him. This is definitely fucking him. Because like I said, I speculate Movie Bob because the whole thing he had with Lindsay Ellis back in the day, he was simping for her, but he did it out in the open. Like, why would he have to do it from DMs? He did it out in the open. I don't understand why he wouldn't do that. Because like I said, Movie Bob is aggressive. He's not like, he's pathetic too, but like, he's not like Quentin reviews where he's like, Quentin doesn't want people to dislike him. Movie Bob could give a fuck if people dislike him. That's the thing. So the fact that he's doing this in the DMs and he sounds so sad and like, meh, I guess you don't like me. This sounds like him. He's very pity me. Like he's a pity junkie. He loves it. And like, as you know, he's infamous for sending people weird ass DMs. He sent Monkey Jones weird ass DMs, if you don't remember that. And as I said before, Movie Bob, it can't be him because he doesn't give a fuck. He simped her in public. He doesn't give a shit. Why would he be in her DMs? You know, just putting my detective hat on for a minute. But yeah, that's and then, that's right, I was going to confront like some more evidence. This news came out about, what was it? I think this one was like 16 hours ago. This news. Well, a day ago, yesterday. And Quentin has not tweeted since then. His last tweet was 18 hours ago. Now, he could have come back to Twitter temporarily for like a second, saw all the speculation and shit, and then left. But then, like, 5 hours earlier, he tweets like all this super wholesome shit with his father going on a Garfield vacation. See, I'm super wholesome and I do stuff. I have a life. I'm not in girls' DMs. Like, and this picture really makes me laugh right here. Oh fuck. This is some funny shit. Please. Someone Photoshop. Like, I know someone's gonna Photoshop this. I have no doubt that someone's gonna meme this shit. But like, I find it suspicious that he has not tweeted. Quinn's the type of person, like, he tweets damn near all the fucking time. Cause he's like I said, he's such a sad boy. He's always like trying to fish for sympathy and all kinds of shit. He gets off on people on having his following suck his dick constantly, and he's been like ever since the Capitol thing happened, he's been constantly like political tweets, been flying out of his ass. But like he hasn't been online in like 5 hours. More important, actually more like 13 hours if you really count it up. Ever since this shit came out, and people have been speculating that he sent those, that he was up in Lindsay Ellis's DMs. So that's, yeah. I think it's him. That's my opinion. Just speculation. Just saying. But it's more than likely him. All right, okay. Now let's get to what we really need to be talking about. I just want to get that out because, come on. Like, he's such a little rat. Like, I can't, ever since, like, actually it's been before that, but ever since, oh my god, the Ben Shapiro thing, he's been on my shit list. Like, I can't stand him. He's just so up his own ass. I'd feel sorry for him if he wasn't. But like, he's doing this to himself. I can't sympathize with him at all. But anyway, Armie Hammer, he liked to eat bitches, and not the way you think. It seems that he might be a fucking cannibal, and then he likes to literally eat women. It's fucking weird. There's already been like a few tells that he's either a little kinky or a little fucked up. Considering he already got caught up on Twitter. He already got caught up on Twitter anyway. A few years ago, people caught him liking tweets from a BDSM porn Twitter account years ago. So, you know, there's that. And then there was that video he released of either his son or his daughter sucking on his toes for an extended period of time. A video that he posted. And he thought it was hunky-dory to post, and people saw that shit and freaked the fuck out. I'm not gonna bring up that video because just why would you? Like, no. But I even remember seeing it. I remember seeing it on my timeline, like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, those are two tells that, yeah, it doesn't make them look good. There's certain things, like when people do something wrong, you gotta look in their past and see if something adds up. Like, was there any tells? Is there anything indicating that he would do something like this now? It's like with the Johnny Depp situation. Like, you look in his past in past relationships, and you're like, no, there's no way in hell he abused Amber Heard. Like, no. You got to be a detective. You can't just be like, oh, well, she said this, so he did this. No, I look at clues. I'm a Blue's Clues bitch. So I'm looking at those two things like, okay, he might be fucked up. But anyway, exclusive. He appears to be a monster. Armie Hammer's estranged wife is shocked and sickened by the actor's kinks of rape fantasies, BDSM, and cannibalism, as she believes the women stepping forward. I'm just gonna go past this because I just want to read the whole article. Anyway, Armie Hammer's estranged wife is shocked and sickened by the actor's alleged messages that discussed rape fantasies, BDSM, and cannibalism, and believes the women stepping forward. And okay, we already read that. On Sunday night, Hammer began to trend on Twitter after a series of graphic DMs that he allegedly penned to a woman were leaked publicly by an anonymous, now private account, House of Effie. The actor is yet to speak publicly on the matter, and multiple requests for comments sent to his representatives have so far gone unanswered. Well, actually, like, he just came out with like a statement yesterday. He said those claims were complete bullshit. Like, he went full ham. It was not some kind of like rehearsed statement by his publicist. Like, yeah, he went off. He was like, no, these fucking these claims are complete fucking bullshit. Fuck you. Like, yeah, plus he's dropping out of movies left and right. Yeah, it's not really a good look. Because now it kind of looks like, yeah, I think you did do it. Because you're not really debunking any of this shit like you should be. The alleged messages date back to 2016, and some are as recent as February 2020, a time period where Hammer, 34, was still married to his wife, Elizabeth Chambers, 38. The two announced their 10-year marriage was over in July, as a source close to Chambers admitted she was aware of his infidelities. Okay, so we got some details here. But Hammer's alleged extreme kinks are a complete shock to the mother of two, with the friend adding, Armie appears to be a monster. Well, that is if he's actually going out and doing this shit. Like, I don't know, like actually chopping bitches up. Like, it is fucked up. I wouldn't date someone with fetish like this. That's just, no. I think that shit is creepy. At the risk, like, if I gotta risk looking like a damn prude for not fucking somebody who wants to cut off my toes and keep it in his pocket, something that he has fucking said he wants to do to a woman, then, yeah, I'll be a fucking prude then. They said a lot of these women have reached out to Elizabeth, and although she didn't want to admit it to herself at first, she knows now they're speaking the truth. How, though? Like, what proof you got? Besides the DMs, like, she's reached out to these chicks. See that concerns me, because you think a woman like getting cheated on heavily by a bunch of hoes, and it's just like a bunch of kink shit. You think she'd be like, oh yeah, they don't concern me at all. But like, she's talked to them, they've reached out to her, and I'm like, why? Why though? You think she'd be like, fuck you hoes, like, you ruined my marriage, fuck you. Well, no, actually, you helped ruin my marriage, fuck off. But they were, why were they in touch? Okay, so she's in touch with the mistresses. She knew about the infidelities, and there's a custody battle going on. Did I read about a custody battle in this article? Well, whatever. But they have been going through a custody battle for a while. I think I have another article that says that. So that's not. I mean, it just looks suspicious at first. It just looks suspicious right now. Armie had a whole other side to him that she wasn't aware of, whether it was always there and he kept it hidden, or something happened that changed him completely. She doesn't know. Oh god, this picture. Him, like, looking like he's choking himself, or I don't know, maybe simulating some shit. Though the messages are unverified, the user attempted to prove their authenticity by sharing private photos alleged to be from Hammer. One includes a photo that seems to be sent from Hammer's official Instagram account, where he grabs his neck, presumably to imitate choking himself. Pictured. And then there's like one of the DMs. I am 100% cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck, that's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before. Yeah, because most people wouldn't, because that would be fucking insane. The graphic Instagram DMs that Hammer allegedly penned to a woman included talk of rape fantasies, BDSM, and cannibalism. They were leaked publicly by an anonymous account, House of Effie, on Instagram over the weekend. The insider claims that one of the women who contacted Chambers about her experience with Hammer was left so traumatized that she entered an intense rehab and therapy program because of his emotional and maybe physical abuse. They added he preyed upon her when she was coming out of a relationship. He made her feel very uncomfortable. The things he wanted to do made her very scared. But, like, see, here's the thing, though. If a celebrity man is making you got so, like, you have so much power over this motherfucker, you don't even know. Like, people say, oh, well, they're just so powerful. There's the power dynamic. Yeah, but as soon as he starts fucking up, and doing shit that you could easily rake him over the coals for, then that power dynamic kind of shifts. You know what I'm saying? Because he has everything to lose. What's he gonna like? When he's a famous person, like, is he gonna come and kill your ass? You got plenty of options that a lot of women being abused in the rest of the world like don't. He's not gonna come and kill your ass. He's too famous for that. I mean, you could easily out him and say, yeah, this actor is fucking insane. He's a piece of shit. Like, you could easily go on Twitter and just, like, start a thread and then be done with it. Because they did it now. That's what happened now. Someone released a fucking Twitter thread talking about, oh, yeah, this is his DMs and this is what he did. Blah, blah, blah. So what can he do from there? Like, nothing. Because whatever he does is going to be cross-examined. He can't go near you. You got a built-in you got a built-in restraining order right there. The graphic Instagram DMs that Hammer allegedly penned to a woman, including talking about, okay, wait. In one message, the actor allegedly writes to the woman, I'm 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you. Though the messages are unverified, House of Effie attempted to prove their authenticity. Okay, we read this. One includes an undated photo that seems to be sent from Hammer's official Instagram account, where he grabs his neck, presumably choking. Yeah, we saw that already. Another photo is of a male's hand splayed across a script on a wooden table, and support and what the fuck? And reports to have been sent from Hammer's Instagram account in an undated message. Like, y'all gotta fix that. I think y'all misspelled something. Visible on the man's ring. Jesus Christ. Visible on the man's ring finger is a small tattoo. Notably, Hammer has a similar looking tattoo on his finger, having previously. Oh, I can't stand the Daily Mail. Having previously had Chambers' initials inked on his ring finger shortly after they married in October 2010. They also supplied voice messages where a man reported to be Hammer described, yeah, they fucked up. What the fuck is up with these spelling errors? Reported to be Hammer describes his sexual fantasies and speaks out about the messages in question. Okay, basically this is the photo with the tattoo on his hand. Like, yeah, you can't fake that. Because it's a very specific tattoo. Wish I could get a clearer picture of that damn script he's writing in. But yeah, apparently that's him. Hang on, though. Yeah, that's the right hand. Okay, like I said, it's hard to fucking fake that shit. Anyway. And like, this is supposed to be like some kind of audio clip of him talking about kink-based relationships, some shit.
They were very risque DMs with someone who I was involved with in very much a sort of like kink-based relationship, if you will. So a lot of it was said that also most people don't relate to. It's kink, it's niche, it's fetish, right? So that's bad. And as if that wasn't bad enough, think about this. You're having sex with someone and you say something to them in the heat of a moment when you're having sex. If someone else comes up to you and says, oh my God, I heard you said this to that person, like you said, out of the context, out of the heat of the moment, out of that safe place where it sounds perfect to say, it's a little cringy.
Yeah, but like during sex, people usually don't yell out, I want to fillet you! I want to slow roast you! I'm gonna glaze you in honey. Like, people don't usually say that. You know what I'm saying? That's just your crazy ass. Anyway, House of Effie explained she initially shared a video that referenced her alleged affair with Hammer, prompting other women to come forward and their stories go viral. The user wrote, "Women approached me with their affair stories as we talked, overwhelmed with grief for days and nights without sleeping or eating, with some ending up in the ER. We collectively decided we have to speak out after how we were treated and seeing how the women in 2020 were being treated by him. We cannot allow more women to endure what we are going through in the future." The accuser claims the women that Hammer allegedly was having affairs with recently united and were able to piece together a 5-year timeline of his alleged activity. They concluded that when Hammer has a fight with his wife, he'd reach out to his kitten. Oh, God. And when they had a fight, the next day he would just reach out to his other kitten with the same message. Naturally, all fights revolving around Hammer's bad treatment of women. It's unclear how many women are behind these allegations. During the time period Hammer was still married to Chambers, they are parents to 2 children, daughter Harper, 6, and son Ford, 3. Such upper crust names. That is such a yachting name. Such yachter names. In a number of the alleged messages, Hammer appears to reference Chambers. I'd chase you down and pounce on you so fast if you tried to walk away. Fuck! I'm assuming that's what this says. You'll need something strong to hold me back from you. Oh, Jesus. You just live to obey and be my slave. I will own you. That's my soul, my brain, my spirit, my body. Would you come and be my property until you die? If I wanted to cut off one of your toes and keep it with me in my pocket so I always had a piece of you in my possession, Jesus Christ. But I want to talk. I feel like the same way you are on one side of the slave spectrum. I am on the other side of the master spectrum, and I can't ever imagine another slave. And then, like, this little note literally had multiple slaves when he said this line. Wait, slaves? Like, okay, so wait, were these chicks specifically in the life, or are you just referring to them as slaves? Like, cause like, what are we talking about here? Should have said multiple women if you want to, like, put the point that he was being abusive to, like, just girlfriends. I don't know. I don't even want one. I would never feel strongly. Fuck! Too drunk and honest. You are mine and I am yours, no matter what happens. And we've tested that to the extremes. There's more DMs too, like the toe cutting one and all that shit. Not the toe cutting one. There's one where he says he wants to take her dead chopped up chunks and then fuck him periodically. Like, it's so fucking disgusting. Oh, V Infuso's here. He seems so fucking white bread vanilla sex candlelit missionary to Coldplay songs, right? And he says shit's wild, like, but like that's the point, isn't it? Like, he seems so I knew something was off about him. He looked just so, like, not average, but he just seems so, like I said, upper crust, yachting. I'm a successful Wall Street guy, banker, whatever, and he seems like one of those actors who, like, tries to be perfect all the time, but not too perfect. Because he's told some stories about him being busted for weed and whatever, but it seems like, yeah, like, that's another thing. Like, I'm perfect, but, like, I'm like you as well. It just seems kind of, yeah, he always seemed kind of like, something's off about you. You're a little too put together. V Infuso, slave is a term commonly associated with dom sub dynamics. It's less bizarre than it sounds. The added context of I want to fucking eat you and cut your toes off makes everything more nefarious. Alright, let's get back to this article. Okay. In an exchange via Facebook in April of 2017, Chambers is brought up again. A woman asked, "Did you fix that problem?" And oh my god, fucking Daily Mail. And when Hammer quizzes, "What's the problem?" she replies, "The fuck your wife so she lets shit go problem." Hammer answers back, "Ha ha ha, not yet, but I bought a boner pill for tomorrow." Nice. Just to make sure I seal the deal, they bumped her from first class and we didn't even sit next to each other. Another message from Instagram dated Christmas Day 2019. The accuser claims she told Hammer's wife about their alleged affair. Hammer allegedly writes, "As long as you fucking promise never to do anything like that again." One of Hammer's exes, writer Jessica. But see, that's the thing. This doesn't sound like a fucking victim to me. Because this is where I'll tell your wife, I'll threaten to tell your wife, not the fucking cops, because apparently I'm being abused, but I will, hold your fucking marriage over your head and threaten to tell your wife as leverage. So, for some fucking reason, they usually do that when he says, either I won't leave my wife. They usually do that shit when either the guy won't leave his wife for her, or he says he's gonna leave the side chick. So yeah, I don't know. See, that's why I'm like, are y'all victims or y'all just making this shit up? Did y'all get together and make this shit up? I don't know. It seems quite weird. Okay, one of Hammer's exes, writer Jessica Ciensen Henriquez, has spoken out saying she believes the shocking messages are real, and later wrote, "It takes an army to hide a predator," in reference to the allegations. Yeah, an army like all y'all? Who is hiding this shit? Who would? Only people who knew about it was y'all. So who's hiding this shit? What the fuck you talking about? The only ones hiding it are y'all. Y'all talking amongst yourselves. Apparently. Henriquez tweeted on Monday, if you are still questioning whether or not those Armie Hammer DMs are real, and they are, maybe you should start questioning why we live in a culture willing to give abusers the benefit of a doubt instead of victims. Well, you haven't really proven any abuse. You just proven that he's a fucking weirdo and a creep. You haven't proven that you're being abused, really. You need to prove that. Otherwise, it's going to be like the Johnny Depp situation. But you know what? At least, what's her name? At least Amber Heard could. Alright. We good? Wait, Rob Solo in chat says Hammer, Armie Hammer ate my family. Alright, we back. Anyway, like I said, as much of a cunt as Amber Heard is, she knew how to doctor some fucking evidence. You know what I'm saying? She came out with, like, the fake bruises, and she wove together some of, Johnny's, she used Johnny Depp's, his depression and his drug and alcohol abuse against him. She knew how to weave some webs, and plus she had connections and money. She was, allegedly getting from Elon Musk for her defense and all that shit. So she was a clever bitch. But that's because she's crazy. That's what that was. She was fucking nuts. These chicks, I think they're just opportunistic. They're not crazy. They're just opportunistic. I think that's the difference between them and Amber Heard. And then there's this picture, and he's got his hand on her thigh. And he's really digging into that thigh, like, nah. Which looks really possessive, but is that abusive? Is he abusing her? You still don't know. That is not really indicative of anything. Oh god, and then there's this shit. Okay. And then it says here, Armie Hammer says French erotica writer and philosopher Marquis de Sade is his dream dinner guest. Like, this is some more evidence against him. Supposedly, this proves that he is an abuser. It only proves that he's kinky as fuck and probably a little demented. But like, there's a difference between that being okay. I'm into some shit, but I wouldn't like abuse a woman.
Marquis de Sade.
Yeah. So yeah. Evidence that he's into the BDSM shit, not exactly evidence that he's abusing women exactly. You can enjoy certain pieces of fiction and not go out and abuse people, just saying. But like I said, all of it's alleged. It's alleged that these chicks are probably conspiring against him. But like, even if those DMs are real, because like it could be both. The DMs could be real, and they could be conspiring, using that against him for like money or whatever, or some kind of clout. It could be both, because I don't necessarily think they're fake. It's kind of like the True Geordie thing, where his depravity is like so fucking specific. The depravity is so fucking specific that it can't possibly be fake. Because True Geordie, when his leaked DMs came out, he was like, "Oh, I want you to shit on me. I want you to drench me in your ass juices." It's like, it's too specific for it to be phony. Because why is it so fucking specific? Because I'm gonna be real. Because I'm gonna be real with you. E-thoughts who are trying to get over are not that clever or creative. They'll just put out some. Oh yeah, they'll just put out like the standard basic shit and thinking they're doing something. Like, they'll put out some shit that every other fucking e-thought trying to get over has put out. It's like they repeat the same Lifetime movie script over and over again. And like I said, that's why Amber Heard is more dangerous. Like, she's more than an e-thought. She's fucking insane. She was really creative when it came down to it. Anyway, Henriquez, who was pictured on a date with Hammer on August 31st, later took to Instagram to add, "It takes an army to hide a predator. Behind every abuser is a team of people working hard to cover up the trail." But yeah, he was having affairs with you. He wanted to keep that secret. Who the fuck could possibly? You could only name like maybe like his publicist, maybe his agent. A whole team. Like, the only people hiding shit was y'all. It took y'all this long to come out with something. Who's hiding it? Because Armie Hammer, he may be, his star is rising, but he's not that big. He's not that big of a deal. So, okay. The writer reportedly blocked Hammer on social media shortly after their August meeting. It's unclear how long they dated. Henriquez, oh my god, fuck off. Henriquez previously posted a meme to Twitter that showed a picture of her with Hammer bearing the caption, "How It Started," alongside a screenshot showing Hammer's blocked account with the words, "How It's Going." Yeah, you seem like a real victim memeing. Memeing your shit. It makes you look real fucking sympathetic. The post was uploaded on October 30th. Another woman Hammer was recently said to be dating, model Paige Lorenz, tweeted Sunday, "Anyone got a good therapist?" as the messages were leaked. Enriquez responded to the post the following day, telling Lorenz, "Yeah, girl, I'll send you the number," accompanied with a winking emoji face. A request for comment. The fuck? A request for comment sent to Lorenz's publicist has not yet been returned. If you're being abused, it wouldn't take that damn long. I don't know. House of Effie also shared a clip from an interview posted by Netflix in November 2020, where he declares that his dream dinner guest would be the Marquis de Sade, a French philosopher and author whose works helped coin the term sadist to describe sexual cruelty, which, like I said, does not indicate anything. That's not evidence. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to do the Amber Heard thing. See, he's an abuser because he likes this. He's an abuser because look at this piece of fiction he likes. It's not enough. Where are the bruise pictures at? Come on, get with it. There should be some real abusive shit, like, because even with the DMs, it seems like definitely that he is talking shit, like he's in role play mode. That he's not. I'm gonna lock you in a fucking basement. I don't think. But, like, there's one DM that did come off like a fucking threat, which I'll get to in a second. Because there's more DMs that need to be shared. That's not on Daily Mail for some reason. Anyway, he was known for his libertine sexuality, and his works depicted sexual fantasies, which included a heavy focus on violence, suffering, and anal sex. Yeah. Hammer is best known for his acclaimed role in 2017's Call Me By Your Name, has appeared in recent years, in films including On the Basis of Sex, Sorry to Bother You, and the upcoming Death on the Nile, and whatever. Basically saying they reached out to 20th Century Fox and people he's working with right now, and they have not yet received a response. Why the fuck does their opinion matter? Why the fuck does their opinion matter? Anyway. In an interview with Playboy magazine in 2013, he lifted the lid on his wild sexual habits with women in previous relationships. He told the outlet, well, if you're married to a feminist as I am, he says he was married to a feminist. So it's not far off to assume that he was sexually repressed in that relationship. And as who knows, she probably got a little vengeful when he found out she was cheating. I don't know. Married to a feminist. Ding, 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 ding. Then, alright, let me read that again. Well, if you're married to a feminist, as I am, then it's ... I don't know how much we can put here without my parents being embarrassed, but I used to be a dominant lover. I liked grabbing the neck and the hair and all that, but then you get married and your sexual appetites change. And I mean that for the better. It's not like I'm suffering in any way. But you can't really pull your wife's hair. It gets to the point where you say, I respect you too much to do these things that I kind of want to do. Hammer then later blamed what he called oversharing about his past sexual exploits on alcohol. But, like, it seemed like he was... When I think of drunk, like, you think he would have, like, really gone off. Like, that's, like... That's too well thought out for him to be like, oh, I was drunk. Like I overshared. That's not oversharing, though. You just said you were a dominant lover. Like, oversharing would be those fucking DMs. That's oversharing. I don't know. I guess he's that ashamed of that shit where he was like, oh, I was oversharing. Oh. Oh, V and Fuse was like, what? Oh, like, wait. A feminist. I'm married to a feminist too. I'm married to a feminist too. First mistake. Not the F word. Well, that's proof he did it. Career suicide. Don't marry a feminist. Worst mistake ever. Oh my god. On V and Fuse, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Rough sex is suddenly evil? Well, some people do have a lot of shame over that shit. I think maybe he is deeply ashamed of what his fucking kinks are, and that's why he was like, oh. And then add that and the fact that he's married to a fucking feminist. Of course. He's gonna talk that shit and be like, oh, I respect you too much to ask you to do anything kinky or do anything for my benefit in the bedroom. Like, oh, I respect you too much. That has nothing to do with fucking respect. Respect is not forcing them to do it, but he's making like it seem like just asking them to do it, or even like having the urge to do it is disrespectful to your spouse. I'm like, no, it's not really, no. A random stuff 1,000 £5 super chat. Please say what killed the dinosaurs, the Ice Age, in your best Arnie voice. Also, I can't wait for Batman season 2, Batwoman season 2. Oh my god. Oh god. This is the only time I'm doing this shit because it hurts doing Arnie's voice. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Oh jeez. Oh, Bumluck says can't pull your wife's hair. Says who? Like I said, he was married to a feminist, dude. He was married to a feminist. What can he do? Oh my god. Wait, someone says, now do the roar. Alright, you're asking for too much. But yeah, dude, it's funny to do the Arnie voice. V and Fuso, if you have a consenting relationship, there's nothing disrespectful about what he's describing. Me and my girlfriend are fucking degenerates in the bedroom, but we're in a loving relationship and we have an understanding. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's partly shame on his end, and he's married to a feminist. It makes a difference, I'm telling you. Baja Blix 3, $5 super chat. Hi, I can't send as many super chats as I usually do since I need to find a way to make money as a senior. By the way, my birthday was on the 8th and I'm 19. Yay! Well, happy late birthday. Venus, Domini feminism has nothing to do with it. You can respect someone and pull their... Yeah, that's what I know. But like a lot of feminists are kind of sex negative and don't like the idea of men dominating them in bed, and that's what I'm saying. So who knows? He could have brought it up once, and she could have shut that shit down immediately. Like, no, what are you, a fucking misogynist? Being fused, I was like, what the fuck is this guy on? This dude trying to be woke in the bedroom? Yes, that's one red flag. That he might be into some sick shit because he's trying too hard to sound like, yeah, I respect my wife because I don't fucking express myself in bed, bitch. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna congratulate you for that. Oh god. Anyway, oh, let's just say hindsight is 2020. Don't drink during an interview, he told E! News. Okay. However, in an interview with Elle later that same year, he claimed a former girlfriend once tried to stab him in bed. Oh. One chick tried to stab me when we were having sex, Hammer said. I should so not be telling this story. She was like, true love leaves scars. You don't have any. And then she tried to stab me with a butcher knife, he added. Of course, I promptly broke up with her. 7 months later. Oh, that's not... See, now that is a point against him. Jesus Christ. What? This bitch tried... Basically, you have to assume tried to kill you. In bed. And instead of promptly breaking up with her, quickly, then like that, the minute that happens, he's like, oh, I can stick it out for 7 more months. Which means he was into that shit. She literally tried to stab him without warning. And he stayed with that bitch. This don't look good for him at all. That looks like, that makes him look like he's into really violent shit. That may have been his awakening. With that chick he was with. Ugh. I don't know, man. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Yeah. Alright, well that's the article, but there's some more DMs, sicker DMs, that the Daily Mail didn't put in their article, which I thought was weird. And plus it shows the other side of the conversation, which I thought was very strange. The Daily Mail did not include the female talking shit on her end to Armie Hammer at the time. Oh god. Fucking reset. I can't stand Twitter. Can't even fucking zoom into this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna read it anyway. I don't think you guys need to have a clear picture of it. But Armie Hammer says, "You're my angel. You're made to save me. You're mine. You hear me? Say it now. I'm yours. I belong to you." See? And they didn't show this before. They didn't show the other side of the conversation. Say that you're mine. Say that you're mine. 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 I own you now. I'll own you forever. I do. I am yours, Daddy. Yeah, see, these are all the girls that are defending him. all the female simps defending him. I do. I'm yours, Daddy. Good girl, your body is so fucking perfect. And it's mine, and I'm... and it's mine, and I'm into you. I need your blood. I crave it. Will you give it to me tomorrow? Don't forget that you're mine. It's like... So he really needs to remind her one more time. Oh, don't forget that you're mine. Just making sure you know that. Because sometimes you have a tendency to forget. You're a little forgetful. You're mine. That topic, once again, it is very intense. I'm intense. I need your blood. I want you to feed me with it. Okay, so it seems like the chick he's talking to right here is like not 100% into what he wants. She's kind of like, oh, this shit again? But then it goes on, though. Need your help ASAP, kitten. You around? I'll phone you later. Yes, how may I be of help, Daddy? Oh my god, when you... Oh my god, when you call me like it. When you call me like it, I get so horny. I need to drink your blood. Why the distance? Because you're asking her to drink your fucking blood, you freak. And notice that she's still referring to him as daddy. Like, you could just, like, tell him to fuck off if he keeps bringing up this blood shit. I'm yours, Daddy. I will help you. I need you to rent us a place and set it up with a list of things I'll mail you about. Of course. Where? I'm going to be so naughty and kinky with you there. Oh, the possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. Shit. Oh, Christ. And it goes on. It just goes on. Oh my god, that just made me so hard, and it makes me so confused as to why. Is that even possible? So hard! Thinking of holding your heart in my hand and controlling it when it beats. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm 100% cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck! That's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before. I've cut out the heart of a living animal before and eaten it while it was still warm. Okay, this is the part that worries me, because he's basically it looks like he's admitting that he's killed an animal, like a live fucking animal. Like I said, it could be still part of the kinky shit, but I don't know. Because these DMs, at least this set, seems like part confession and part, like, just kink talk. Because he said, oh, it just made me so hard and I don't understand why. Like, I've never said this before. Like, it seems like I said, like, it's just him venting at this, but, like, the kink talk at the same time. I don't know. That could be a fucking confession. Anyway, I think there's some other shits. Yeah, this one's a little smaller. And I can't zoom in because Twitter's... I don't know what it is with zooming in pictures. Twitter's really bad at it. I thought about you and I doming and fucking you. Doming and fucking, and you being dommed and fucked so goddamn much the last few years. Oh shit. I've thought about you so much. It's been so hard not talking to you. I know I needed to, but it was so tough. You are the goddamn standard I hold women to in terms of kink and enjoyment of fucking. You set the bar too high. You were like the Michael Phelps of fucking. Oh god. You were like the Michael Phelps of fucking. Oh, nigga. Nigga. Stop. Stop it. Bear in the Wild. Is this supposed to be sexy? I guess. Aurora Poop says, I don't think he's a predator, but I don't think I'll ever get past the cannibalism thing. Yeah. Oh, the Michael Phelps of fucking. Everyone else just doesn't have what you have. Wow, okay. That came spilling out, and I feel badly. If I said too much, I'm sorry. Oh boy. And this is where it gets really bad. It's already bad, but like this is really bad. Every time I have fuck someone in the ass, every time I have fucking someone in the ass, since the only way I can come is if I pretend I'm fucking you in the ass. And this chick says, really? Like, I don't know. It's so fucking like, really? And he says, yes. She says, why is that? It's incredibly frustrating. I don't know. You were the most intense and extreme version of that I've ever had, raping you on the floor with a knife against you. Everything else seemed boring. Was he talking about like fantasy or something they actually did? I don't know. I don't know. You were the most intense, extreme version of that I ever had. Every time I don't know. That sounds like it's just so confusing because some of this shit is so unintelligible. But it sounds like either they actually did that shit, or like maybe he was talking about like a vivid fantasy he had about her. I'm not entirely sure. It's a little unclear. You crying and screaming, me standing over you. I felt like a god. I never felt such power or intensity. Okay, but where are the chunks? Where are the chunk tweets at? Yeah, where's the one with the. Oh no, wait. Here we go. Here's the other ones. And where's the one about the chunks? I can't fucking find them. I swear to Christ, I can't. I know I read. There were some DMs he sent where it said he'd want to chop this girl up into little pieces and then fuck the pieces. It's really screwed up. Hang on a sec, because I could have swore I had that. My God, I can't fucking find it. I had it. The hell? Oh, this is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Because there was this one DM that he sent that said he wanted to, like I said, chop a girl into pieces and then periodically fuck the pieces. And I can't fucking find it. I had it right there. But anyway, someone linked me. I gotta move on but like, yeah, basically that's another DM that he sent. He said he wanted to chop a chick up and fuck her pieces, which is ugh. But someone DM'd me this article, this brand new article that came out today. Armie Hammer's ex Courtney Vuskovic says he wanted to barbecue and eat me. Jesus fucking Christ! It just continually gets worse. Armie Hammer's latest ex-gal pal says their romance was like dating a wannabe Hannibal Lecter, as the Hollywood star's idea of pillow talk was fantasizing about which of her body parts he'd like to roast and devour. He said to me he wants to break my rib and barbecue and eat it. App founder Courtney Vuskovic exclusively told Page 6. Fuck, that was weird, but you never think about it again, she said of overlooking the odd behavior at the time. He says, I want to take a bite out of you. If I had a little cut on my hand, he'd suck it. If I had a little cut on my hand, he'd suck it or lick it. That's about as weird as we got. That's not good. The claims by Vuskovic, known for creating the on-demand glam app Flashed, comes days after Hammer became the center of a viral cannibal fury when direct messages he allegedly sent describing rape fantasies and cannibalism went viral. In one shared by anonymous Instagram account House of Effie, Hammer allegedly asked a partner if he could cut off one of her toes and keep it with me in my pocket, so I always had a piece of you in my possession. Yeah. And another, he allegedly described himself as 100% cannibal. While Vuskovic, who dated Hammer from June to August, couldn't confirm whether those specific screenshots were legitimate, she said they were no surprise. Okay. He likes the idea of skin in his teeth, she claims. Oh, Jesus. Vuskovic, who spoke following a divorce filing by Hammer's estranged wife, Elizabeth Chambers, tells Page 6 that her relationship with the Call Me By Your Name actor was not only weird and gross, but also emotionally abusive. He enters your life in such a big way. He's such a captivating person. He has such a presence, and he's aware of that, and he uses it in such a way that most women would think, oh my gosh, that's amazing. But especially young women, that's kind of the scary part. How good he is at active manipulation and making you feel like he's never felt this way about anybody. Vuskovic 30 told us. With the Rebecca actor's overpowering presence, charm, and charisma, Vuskovic found herself submitting to Hammer physically and emotionally, only to realize she was being manipulated and gaslit. He quickly grooms you in the relationship, she explained. He kind of captivates you, and while being charming, he's grooming you for these things that are darker and heavier and consuming. When I say consuming, I mean mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and just everything. Vuskovic claims that Hammer is a chameleon who transforms into exactly who you need him to be. He sucks out all the goodness you have left. She said, that's what he did to me. I gave and gave and gave until it hurt. Eventually, Hammer's behavior turned obsessive. Okay, but wait a minute, just a second ago. She said that him licking the blood off her finger was the weirdest thing he had ever done. And now she's like full on, he's obsessive. He's basically fucking Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter. Like, that's a little inconsistent, isn't it? I know I'm not crazy, right? Hammer's ex, Courtney Vuskovic, he wanted to barbecue and eat me. And then she says, well, fuck, that was kind of weird. It was odd behavior. At the time, he says, I want to take a bite out of you. If he had a cut on my hand, he would suck it or lick it. But that's about as weird as it got. She's a little inconsistent. First, like, he's a Hannibal Lecter in training, Next is like, well, he licked my finger a little bit when I cut my hand, but that's about it. Like that's how as weird as it got. But then she goes on to detail this horrific, fucking emotional and physical abuse. I mean, she doesn't really detail physical abuse, not yet, at least I don't think. But that just, I don't know. She seems inconsistent with her story. V and Fuso, if he was just keeping it at roleplay, it'd be weird as fuck still. But it sounds like he wants to try some of this out. I don't know, maybe I'm off base. Yeah, it sounds like he wants to like suck it on blood and women's fingers. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like she goes back and forth with he's Hannibal Lecter. It's like dating Hannibal Lecter, but then licking the blood off her finger was like the weirdest he got. And then she goes on to say, "Oh well, he abused me. Like he was emotionally abusive. Like it was 24/7 emotional abuse." I don't know. Not saying she's lying quite yet, but she just seems inconsistent. Um, eh. Oh, Vuskovic claims the social network actor would drink and do drugs all the time, which left her feeling compromised and scared. Okay. He did some things with me that I wasn't comfortable with, for God knows what reason. He convinced me that these things were okay, and he put me in some dangerous situations where I was not okay, where he was heavily drinking and I wasn't drinking, and drinking that way, and it scared me. I didn't feel comfortable. She added, "You end up doing things that are very out of character for you, including sex acts." But before you said that was like him sucking your finger was like the weirdest thing he had ever done. Vuskovic declined to name the sexual acts because she didn't want them to overshadow the toll Hammer's emotional abuse took on her. But like the sex acts kind of go hand in hand because he emotionally abused you into doing them. So that would only enhance your argument naming them. I don't know. I don't think this chick is trustworthy, to be honest. I don't know. It seems like there's some holes in this. There's some holes. Shit. Damn it! Like I said, not saying Armie Hammer is not a weirdo. But there's a difference between weirdo and abusive. And the Dallas-based business owner describes Hammer as one of the most broken people she's ever met. Mm. He makes you feel bad for him, and that's really scary and keeps you close to him, she explained. At one point, Vuskovic found herself paying for everything, including gas for his truck, because he's allegedly broke. Was there any... Has that even been shared? Because, like, if an actor's broke, people hone in on that, unless he was doing a really good job keeping it secret. He needs you, she said. He actually needs you. It's a full-time job when you're with him, the way that I was, she explained. I was trying to catch my breath the entire time I was with him. You're drowning in this dark hole, trying to stay afloat. There will be random moments of good that convince you to stay. Vuskovic said the relationship ended following an explosive fight, and Hammer left. He blows up women's lives like that and walks away, she said. Following their breakup, Vuskovic found herself having panic attacks, thinking about what she endured in their volatile relationship. Her chest hurt, and she struggled to breathe, so she checked herself into a 30-day partial hospitalization program for PTSD and trauma. But remember, him sucking her finger was the weirdest thing they've ever done. He emotionally abused her to do sex acts like he was adamant in his weird BDSM fetishes, including the cannibalism thing. But the weirdest thing they've ever done is him sucking on her finger. I don't know. I just don't buy it. Because if he's abusing you into doing it, like, he would have brought it up a little bit more than just saying he wanted to barbecue you. I don't know. I don't buy her story. Not exactly. Therapy is really helpful after healing from any kind of abuse, she said. You don't want to take that trauma with you. A rep for Hammer didn't respond to numerous requests for comment, though he called the viral DM allegations bullshit in response to news that he was stepping away from his rom-com with Jennifer Lopez, Shotgun Wedding. That might have been, he might have dodged a bullet there. I'm not responding to these bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious online attacks against me, I cannot in good conscience now leave my children for 4 months to shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. Hammer said that in a statement to Page 6, adding, Lionsgate is supporting me in this, and I'm grateful to them for that. Hammer is holed up in the Cayman Islands, where his 2 kids, Harper, 6, and Ford, 3, have been living with Chambers since the start of the pandemic. He has been fighting for joint custody of his children in their divorce proceedings. Now, remember what I said about Chambers, the ex-wife that he's fighting for joint custody with? The mistresses fucking reached out to her. You never know. It could be some fucking ploy. Like, say you were abused by this motherfucker, and I'll pay you some money. Like, I'll get my kid, get a nice little settlement, I'll pay you some money or whatever. Kick you down some ducats. She probably guilted them like, this is what you owe me for busting up my fucking marriage. That's just speculation, though, for me, from what I'm seeing, because this Vuskovic chick doesn't really sound convincing. She goes back and forth between, well, the weirdest thing he's ever done was the finger-licking thing. He was a Hannibal Lecter in training, yet the only thing he really did was, like, use BDSM to abuse her. Okay. But he only brought up, what, just finger-licking? Is it? Oh my god, the fart guy is back. Mighty Hellhound, $2 super chat. Yeah. Okay, V Infuso, if she is lying, which I'm not saying she is this technically kink shaming? I mean, I'm gonna make fun of it regardless. I just want to know if, by societal standards, I'm a bad guy for that. Oh no, V Infuso's having he's having an argument with some guy about BDSM in the chat. Oh no. Puffball says, I'm not saying people can't do it. I'm saying that I'm sick of the normalization of it. It should be called abusive sex because that's what it is. No. It's only abusive if you're actually being abused during it. I mean, like, legitimately, like someone is using it just to fuck you up. Oh, in light of the troubling alleged messages, Hammer's past quotes about his sex life have resurfaced. No. I like the grabbing of the neck and the hair and all that, but then you get married and your sexual appetites change. Yeah, and like, Tim saying, you can't really pull your wife's hair, like, bruh. And then he says he was drunk during that interview. Okay, that's just the standard shit that we've already read. But yeah, my diagnosis is that I don't know yet. I think it's, for now, this Vuskovic chick doesn't seem credible. Like, she goes back and forth with this shit. Like, the weirdest thing he'd ever done was, like, lick my finger if I got it cut. Like, how many fucking times do you get it cut? People don't cut their hands that fucking much. I don't get my hands cut that much. At most, like, people will get their fucking hands cut, like, maybe once a month, if I'm giving it a guesstimate. But, yeah, that's it. But, like, so he's abusive, he's sick, he's all that, but, like, he didn't want to do more extreme shit? he never brought it up again, even though he was abusive and trying to groom you into it. Like the other chicks, he was full on like the like Christian Grey Hannibal Lecter shit. But with you, like even with the abuse and all that, he didn't go there. Like, cause she said the most extreme, like cannibalistic thing they've done was like she would cut her hand, and he would lick it. Like I don't know, she's inconsistent. I don't think I buy what she's selling. I don't know, like the conspiracy theorist in me, or like the galaxy brain in me, is like the ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife wants custody of those damn kids. So she knows about these mistresses, so she contacted them, got them to leak those DMs. It's like, as people think he's fucking weird, I can get these kids, and I can probably get some alimony out of this shit. Because she's brokenhearted about him cheating on her, which, okay, I get that. Doesn't mean you should extort money out of a motherfucker, but, not, well, nah. But, like, I think she might have teamed up with these hoes, and then concocted some, like, abuse thing. Like, we'll use these DMs as a lightning rod to further these abuse claims, so I can get custody of my kids and get some fucking money. See, that's the galaxy brain in me. Now, the average brain is like, okay, these DMs are real. He's probably an abuser. Like, it's like I said, it's not clear right now. I believe, no matter what, I believe those fucking DMs are real. Because of the way he responded to it. Like, he's flat out said, oh, it's bullshit, they're not real. But then he's dropping out of fucking movie roles and shit. He's not being fired, he's dropping out. It's not like with the Johnny Depp thing where they fired his ass. He's dropping out. Like I said, I think they're real. Because he's acting guilty. He's going up in a cubbyhole somewhere to hide. Like I said, I think they're real. But it's not really indicative of abuse yet. Like, they can't prove that. They're just using, like, oh, look, he's into BDSM and he's into this crazy shit. So he's got to be abusive. Like I said, I think the DMs are real. Not sure. I'm like, the jury's out. I mean, I'm not exactly convinced about the abuse yet. I need more fucking proof of that shit. But I do think the DMs are real. Like, I'm sorry. If they're not, then they're great fakes. And, like, they had some real creativity behind them. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on that shit. Okay, now next. We've got woke Punisher, or, like, basically, people are calling for the Punisher's skull to be retired because someone during the Capitol raid, or whatever the fuck you call it, hang on. Oh yeah, one of the U.S. Capitol rioters was wearing the skull during that whole siege. So yeah, so now they want either the Punisher canceled or the symbol to be retired. I don't know, they can't make up their fucking minds about this shit. It's an article from Sci-Fi Wire. Great, because they should, yeah, a sci-fi website, a sci-fi channel. The Sci-Fi Channel, that's where you go for your political commentary and your comic book news. That's where you go. Mike Avila. Yeah, he's got a lot of thoughts on this shit. But yeah, let's read this garbage. Like, I think it's fucking ridiculous off the bat. Like, who cares if someone wore... he also wore a fucking American flag. That means we should just go around burning American flags? because one asshole had the fucking flag on when they were at the U.S. Capitol? Come on. Get real. Okay, anyway. The Punisher has been a lightning rod for controversy almost since the beginning, when he first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man number 129 in February 1974. His one-man holy war against all criminals has made him one of Marvel Comics' most talked about, and at times best-selling characters, despite the bodies he leaves in his wake. Depending on your point of view, the Punisher is either an anti-hero or a homicidal lunatic. However, it's not his bloodthirsty code of justice that poses the biggest problem for Marvel at the moment. It's the emblem on his chest. Like, you think the whole character would be, but like, okay. The stretched skull logo has become a symbol of pride and fascistic, what the fuck? Fascistic dominance for groups and individuals who often celebrate violence, and it's time Marvel address it. I don't know if you know this, but the Punisher is a character who also celebrates violence. Oh yeah, I don't think you've read a fucking Punisher comic in your life. Does this look like a fucking guy who is... Look at this picture they used! Look at this fucking picture they used! Yeah, this is a normal guy. Like, the only problem is the symbol. The symbol. Not the fact that the guy who wears it is fucking insane. Anyway. People are using it to celebrate violence. But the Punisher, you know, this guy's holding two fucking machine guns. Two completely different machine guns. And firing them off wildly with an insane look on his face. He ain't about that life, son. He ain't about that. That's not who we are at Marvel. Anyway, the infamous skull logo was spotted on more than one of the rioters taking part in the violent uprising at the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday in Washington, D.C. One particularly disturbing example involved a masked suspect who broke into the Senate building while holding a handful of zip ties and appearing to be in illegal possession of a handgun at his right hip. It is illegal to bring firearms into the Capitol. Yeah, keep in mind, there's like a picture of like a bunch of agents with pointing guns. I mean, is it illegal for a civilian to have guns in the Capitol? Or just anybody? Because I've seen pictures of people pointing guns in the Capitol who work at the Capitol. Anyway, on the front of his flak jacket, the Punisher's skull is clearly visible. It's just the latest, but perhaps most disturbing example of how Frank Castle and his iconic logo have been misappropriated. But you said like the violent people have been appropriating his skull, and I'm telling you, Frank Castle is already fucking violent. I don't see the fucking problem. Oh, Black Mage 9, $5 super chat. Happy birthday, though we know your real present is this Sunday. Oh yeah. 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 Be infused. The irony is the guy who they're standing would fucking hate them. Yeah. Evil Hero Diamond Cat $2 super chat has this guy called out BLM and Antifa hypocrites. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they haven't. Yeah, but here's the guy on with the picture, with the skull on. Oh yeah, on an American flag. Okay, but like, he also has an American flag logo. So that means we get rid of that shit too. But of course, we're not gonna get rid of that. We're just gonna talk about shit that's monetizable and that's a trending topic, like a Marvel character. Because that's the only reason why people give a shit about this topic. Because the U.S. Capitol thing is a trending topic right now, and Marvel is always a popular topic. Put those two together, and then you got fucking site traffic. This is a non-issue because if you go through the fucking article, you can see that this argument makes no sense. Absolutely no fucking sense. It's unintelligible gibberish. When your IP gets hijacked by dangerous extremist groups, the Punisher is a dangerous extremist. I'm sorry, but he fucking is. You've got a real problem. Another thornier problem is that a number of law enforcement officials have also embraced the Punisher skull logo. Yeah, I wonder fucking why. I wonder why people who deal with monsters and asshole drug peddlers, like I said, pedophiles, serial killers, I wonder why they would sympathize with a person who kills drug peddlers, serial killers, and pedophiles. I wonder why would they do that? That's crazy. And also, I love the assumption. I love it that law enforcement officials equals dangerous extremist group. I love how that subtle equation there. I love it. You're not slick. The problem is a number of law enforcement officials have also embraced the Punisher's skull logo, despite the fact that he explicitly works his violence outside of the bounds of the law. Okay, that doesn't mean that they are going around killing criminals, because of course, according to the media, all cops do is kill innocent black people. They're not killing. Apparently, according to y'all, they're not murdering criminals ever. That would actually be preferable. The Punisher character has always occupied an uncomfortable place in the comics culture. He's a killer, and no matter how absurd his tales have been over the years, his homicidal tendencies and gunplay have been celebrated by those people who subscribe to a more toxic definition of vigilante justice. A more toxic definition of vigilante justice. Vigilante justice is already kind of toxic in itself. Like Batman, as much as we love Batman, like he does work. He also works outside the law as well. So if you want to be, if you want to be 100% pure, if you want to be hoity-toity, you got to call out every fucking vigilante in comic books that people like. What about Daredevil, motherfucker? He basically does the same thing, except he doesn't kill people. Well, you don't really know that because he beats the shit out of people. You can still beat the shit out of somebody and kill them, even if you don't mean it. That's what always tripped me out about people like, oh, Batman and Daredevil, they don't kill like the Punisher does. Well, you don't know that. You can still beat people to fucking death, even if it's by accident. The people who make the decisions at Marvel need to have a conversation about what to do about the Punisher, and it really shouldn't wait. It shouldn't wait. What the fuck? Like, it shouldn't wait. What's gonna happen between now and whenever the fuck what? Sci-Fi Wire has reached out to Marvel for comment and will update the story accordingly. We've reached out for comments. And we're hoping we'll get one like you're somebody. But let's say they do have those talks. What actions can they take? Yeah, let's get to that. There have been discussions on social media suggesting Marvel should issue tougher enforcement of the trademark logo as one solution. Good luck with that. You think the people who broke into the Capitol will be worried about receiving a strongly worded letter threatening trademark violations? Yeah, and plus, not only that, it's really fucking shitty for a corporation to call out infringement for someone wearing a fucking logo, especially when they can go out and buy shit with the logo on it. You can't say trademark infringement because they put the logo on shirts. I even have the logo on a fucking ring I bought on Wish, for Christ's sake. Here it is right here. I don't know if you can see that shit. Oh my god, do I have an autofocus? God damn it. I don't have autofocus on. Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get this right. But yeah, I bought a ring on Wish, like a Punisher ring, and it's a great ring because it doesn't break me out. I have really sensitive skin. It's like stainless steel. It doesn't break me out. Oh, come on, you bitch. Oh, there we go. Christ. Ugh. Hey, I'm just gonna turn on autofocus. Autofocus. Oh, Christ. Sometimes I can't stand my webcam because it just doesn't work correctly. There we go. There we go. Wait, it's not quite there. But yeah, that's my Punisher ring. I got a Punisher ring. I don't wear it all the time, like I usually do. But I haven't worn it all the time recently. But yeah, I love this fucking ring. And I got a Punisher hoodie and a Punisher t-shirt. As you can tell, I love the Punisher. And I think I love him for the same reason a lot of people love him, because guy kill bad people. He does the thing that you want to do, but you can't because you are held back by your morals and your. Oh god, this bottle freaks me out because it always makes popping noises because like the air escaping from it. Jesus, but like he does the things that we would like to do, but we can't. But we're held back by, like I said, our conscience. That's the thing. Like, you saying cops can't enjoy shit where people die now because they might kill somebody? Like, what the fuck? What are you implying? Okay, anyway. Some comments from fans have said Marvel should just bench the Punisher character entirely for at least a good while. That's a practice that used to happen years ago in comics when editorial teams ran out of ideas for a hero. Luke Cage, for instance, was shelved. Whatever. A character would be out of the picture until a different creative team offered up a fresh take, and then said character would make a splashy return. There are certainly valid arguments to be had over the value of a character like Frank Castle in this day and age, when gun violence is obviously such a huge problem in America. Yeah, it's a huge problem, but like, not a huge problem, but it's a problem. But it's a problem like like death is a problem every fucking day. Like crime is a problem every day. And the reason gun violence is an issue because the fucking media put so much focus on the shooters, giving them fame, so the next shooter does it so he can piggyback off that shit. Not saying they're all not crazy, and I'm not saying they're all doing it for fucking clout, but like usually murderers love the fanfare and want to be recognized for what they do, and you're fucking legitimizing them and then the media legitimizes them by fucking constantly talking about their shit and forcing people to be afraid. That's most of the reason why they do it now, why it's so popular now. They ain't got nothing to do with the fucking Punisher. If anything, the Punisher would kill these motherfuckers. It'd be the opposite. Anyway, it doesn't matter how they interpret it. That's not the fucking character. So the character does not need to be discontinued or phased out, because that's not what the fucking character is about. But the psycho misinterpreted it, and so we have to take the psycho's word seriously and get rid of the fucking character. No, how about no? But while the Punisher is no longer the money printing machine he was in the late 1980s and early 90s, he still has a lot of value. And I'm just too cynical to believe a big company will agree to sideline one of its moneymakers, no matter how much controversy they start. Like, I love how in one sense they're like, oh, it doesn't make money like it used to, like 20 years ago. And then it says, oh, this company won't sideline one of its moneymakers. Make up your mind. Because you just contradicted yourself right there. Either he's a stagnant fucking Marvel character, a niche character no one gives a fuck about, like he hasn't been cool since the 90s or whatever, or he's a popular character that makes Marvel a lot of money. Like make up your mind. My suggestion: give the Punisher a makeover. Hell no. Hell no. Anyway, get an artist with a flair for costume design. A flair, like, cause that's when I think about this. Is the word I think of when I think about the Punisher. Flair. Yeah, y'all know Frank Castle. He's got a lot of flair. Okay, my OBS is red. I want to wait until it's like green. Start talking again, because this is. Come on, OBS, you fuck. The reason why I always do that to my volume is because for some reason that always seems to get my Wi-Fi out of apathy. Like, come on, you bitch. Anyway, I think it's still solid. I'm gonna keep going. Get an artist with a flair for costume design to do a complete visual redo that eliminates the skull. Like, that's gonna make a fucking difference. All they're gonna do is bastardize the new symbol. In other words, be really petty to the fans and change it to some pardon my French, faggy symbol that no one likes, like they do with every fucking edgy character. They turn them into some woke piece of shit. Please do that. Hire a writer to find a story hook to explain why the change in visual aesthetic. Oh god, you'll catch heat for creating a woke Frank Castle, no doubt, but who cares? If the story is a good one, people will buy the book. Here's the thing. Y'all know I'm reading Gotham High right now. Well, I'm not reading. I've already read it. It's already. I'm just posting it as I edit it. But y'all know I've read Gotham High with the EFAP guys. And y'all know about I Am Not Starfire and Riri Williams and shit. When it's woke, it's inherently broke. Woke and good writing are never in the same fucking sentence. They're never in the same thought. Ever. Because woke immediately translates to complete fucking garbage in the comic book industry. And in every industry. Shit. Woke is a joke. Yeah, woke is a joke. But yeah, woke is a joke term now. Nobody takes that shit seriously. No one unironically calls themselves fucking woke anymore. Even woke motherfuckers wouldn't call themselves that. If the story is a good one, people will buy the book. What kind of delusion is this? Please. Ultimately, it's a cosmetic change that shouldn't have any type of damaging impact on Frank Castle as a character. But it will, though. It will. It fucking will. What are we gonna do? Give him a flower on his chest? A fucking bright flower? Put a bow in his fucking hair? Please. Oh god. This is complete garbage. Please. More importantly, oh, fucking mouse. I need to fix it or buy a new one. More importantly, it lets Marvel put valuable distance between its character and the various groups who have adopted the controversial logo in such problematic fashion. No, because they'll just, like, out of spite, just, like, bastardize that logo. They'll just move on to another thing. Like, what the fuck? Do you really think that? What is that gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. Because they'll just say, yeah, no, this is the true Punisher logo, and that's what I'm going with. And no, like I said, no one's gonna read that new Punisher woke Punisher bullshit, so it's not gonna make a difference. And like I said, symbols can't make you violent, and just because someone who's an asshole uses the symbol does not suddenly make the purpose behind that symbol change. That's not how that fucking works. That's never been how it works. Not ever. Like I said, you see the same guy with the American flag on his with the American flag right underneath that fucking Punisher symbol. You gonna cancel that shit? No, of course not. Because then you really look crazy. You really look like a fucking asshole. I reached out to the legendary comics writer Garth Ennis, which is pointless at this point because knowing where The Boys is going, where The Boys season 2 went, it's fucking pointless talking to that motherfucker. And plus, from what I heard of people who are a fan of the original comics, like the original Boys comics, that he's basically just an edgelord who hates traditional superheroes anyway. Like, he's an edgelord, like a complete miserable fuck, so it doesn't really matter what he has to say. He just writes for the character. He did not create the character, but even then, the creator of the Punisher kind of lost his way too. But we'll get to that. His little blurb is going to come up later. I reached out to legendary comics writer Garth Ennis, whose multi-year run writing the character starting in 2000 made him perhaps a definitive Punisher scribe. For his thoughts on why so many people have a fixation with the skull logo, Ennis, as anyone who has read his comics should expect, did not mince words. He says many of the people who wear the skull simply have no understanding of who Frank Castle is. Many of the people, not some people, not a fraction of the people, many people. Many. So he's saying basically most of the people, y'all out there, if y'all got any Punisher gear, we don't understand shit. We don't understand a motherfucking thing about the character. He said that shit. I've said this before a couple times, but no one actually wants to be the Punisher. Yeah, no fucking shit. We don't want our fucking families to die and be, perpetually miserable. And, kill out of a sense of, not out of a sense of honor or duty, but out of a sense of compulsion. Nobody wants to be that. Oh, he's a fucking genius. Big brained over here. Got the biggest brain in Hollywood. And it's exclusively told Sci-Fi Wire. Nobody wants to pull 3 tours of duty in a combat zone with the last one going catastrophically wrong. Come home with a head full of broken glass. See their families machine gunned into a bloody... Yeah, whatever. Because like I said, I just said that. So whatever. The people wearing the logo in this context are kidding themselves, just like the police officers who wore it over the summer, he added. What they actually want is to wear an apparently scary symbol on a t-shirt, throw their weight around a little bit, then go home to the wife and kids and resume everyday life. They've thought no harder about the Punisher symbol than the half-wits I saw on Wednesday, the ones waving the stars and stripes while invading the Capitol building. So really, like I said, Garth Ennis is a miserable fuck. He doesn't even get the fucking fans of the comics. Or like he doesn't even understand why people would want to wear it. Like guy kills bad people in retribution to bad people killing his family. It's something that everybody could fucking relate to. Like, no one wants to be the Punisher because nobody wants that fucking baggage. Yeah, nobody wants their family to be dead. You fucking moron. Like, yeah, duh. Fucking duh. But yeah, people. What it represents is like a retribution for what's gone wrong, against someone who's wronged you, and like killing like the most disturbed people, like cleaning up the streets, basically. What that represents. That's why people wear that fucking symbol. And most of the time, it's like, yeah, it just looks cool. Most of the time, it just looks cool, and they just want to wear the symbol. And then there are people, the people who are dead ass, devoted fans of the comic. But that's why. Oh, they just want to pull their weight and go. They're just assholes. They just want to wear scary, like in essence, like he's right. Like they just want to wear a scary symbol or whatever. Like, yeah. I don't know why Sci-Fi Wire would think this statement is in their favor, because it really isn't. They don't think any harder about the Punisher. My Punisher, my writing is for the Punisher was so deep, bro. It was so fucking deep. I never seen like a dude more up his own ass. A British Knight, £10 super chat. I don't take what Garth Ennis has to say seriously at all. He's a well-known fart sniffer in comic books. He wrote The Boys to do the "my superheroes bad" thing, but it was just an edgy gore fest. Yeah, that's what That's what I heard a lot of The Boys fans say. That it's just like, yeah, it's just a cringy, edgy gore fest. Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 75, woo, woke. The Punisher must be rebooted, less violence, woke. Batwoman must kill people and sell illegal drugs. It's the hero we need. Again, they're trying to like brand her as like this good victim. Like, and now you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna say shit. But I watched a featurette for the new season. But I'm not gonna say shit because I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, stop going in and out, you fucking connection. Oh, Sam Adams says Death Wish and Dirty Harry do the same thing. Exactly. Yeah, but Garth Ennis, like, they don't want to go through the fucking pain of the Punisher, man. Like, yeah, no fucking shit. The fuck is... Anyway, with regards to the skull symbol, he dismissed suggestions that it had any impact on inspiring the actions of those who adopted. No one's going to suggest that the American flag is now a fascist symbol and should be treated as such, just because a bunch of would-be fascists employed it yesterday. Is it fascist to want to dismantle the government? I don't know. Someone tell me. Because technically the Punisher is also a fascist. Technically. If you want to get technical. If you want to get technical, the Punisher is also a fucking fascist. Would be fascist. Like, how do you not understand a character you fucking wrote for? I don't understand that shit. But like I said, this is all just like someone in someone in chat said, like, Garth Ennis just likes to smell his own farts. And seeing how the Boys, the TV show, is being written now, yeah, people just say shit to further their careers. They don't really believe what the hell they're saying. I doubt there's anyone who would suggest that any of the clowns who wore the Punisher's skull would have acted any differently in DC had it or the character never existed. Yeah, they did what they did because their demented turd of a leader convinced them the election had been stolen. But like, how does that make people violent though? You stole the election. I guess we'll go storm the state capitol now? I don't know. I don't know how he puts one and one together and gets three. If you're ready to take violent action on that basis, then no bloody silly t-shirt you wear will have any bearing on the line you've crossed. In fact, it's completely irrelevant. Oh yeah, so I don't know why you put that in there. Cultural fascination with the grim and stark symbol inspired by the German military symbol Totenkopf, whatever, or Death's Head has been going on for years. The skull appeared in the Clint Eastwood 2014 film American Sniper, based on the true story of military sniper Chris Kyle. Fox News opinion host Sean Hannity has worn a pin with the logo in the past. Numerous officers in various police departments around the United States have also adopted the skull, which is mind-boggling when you step back and consider Frank Castle operates unapologetically outside the law. Okay? What is your fucking point? Like, did you just fucking hear what Garth Ennis said? Like, it doesn't make a goddamn difference? But also, it's like it's based on fiction. You can't say fiction is going to dictate someone's fucking actions. Oh, you like the Punisher? Clearly, kill it. Oh, you like the Punisher? Clearly, you're gonna go out and kill people. Clearly, when you say you like the Punisher. Hang on a second. This fucking internet. Okay, just making sure. But it's in the red and it pisses me off. Like, OBS, stop freaking me out. Anyway, but yeah, just because you're into a violent character must mean you're gonna go out, oh, cops, but the cops wear it. That must mean they're influenced to, like, kill random black people because they want you to do that math inside your head. Someone with less of a brain than me and all of us, like, and all of you watching and all of you in the chat, they want anyone with a less of a brain would think, dude, they like the Punisher, a guy who kills criminals, so it's gonna influence cops to go around and kill innocent black people. Oh wait, did I just compare criminals to innocent black people? Oh, whoops. As if that, like, no. Because that also takes personhood away from cops, as if they don't like a character and have a healthy distance between fantasy and reality. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking assumptions being made in this article, and with this whole woke Punisher debacle. Yet last summer during the Black Lives Matter protests, a number of law enforcement officers were seen sporting the skull logo that angered Punisher co-creator Jerry. Oh, he's the co-creator, Jerry Conway, so much that he launched a fundraising initiative for Black Lives Matter that brought together artists of color, oh god, to create t-shirt designs that incorporate the skull. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen a couple of the shirts. It's the laziest, ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's so garbage. Like, to think that the Punisher would have any political leaning is hilarious. I mean, I definitely think he'd be pro-gun, definitely. But, like, him, like, I'm a part of the Black Lives Matter movement or Antifa. Like, that's fucking, no. Ew. This makes me rich. Sounds like the grossest shit I've ever heard in my life. Oh yeah, and I have, the website is still up for those Black Lives Matter t-shirts, in case you guys want to, spend your hard-earned money on these beautiful, beautiful designs. Hang on, look. Oh, look at this bullshit. I think you guys can see all the shirts. All the shirts should be in the frame when I scroll down. But yeah, look at this. Black Lives Matter, and it's got like a heart. Imagine that being the Punisher's official new symbol. No! Hell to the no! Look at this shit. Oh, God. And Jerry Conway's official statement. But look at this. Black Lives Matter, and it's embedded into the skull for some reason. Like it dropped, like someone forklifted and dropped the Black Lives Matter symbol on top of the Punisher skull and cracked the skull open. Yeah, it just looks so fucking cheesy. Black Lives Matter skulls for justice. For too long, symbols associated with a character I co-created have been co-opted by forces of oppression and to intimidate Black Americans. How the fuck? You know for certain that the Punisher symbol has been used to intimidate Black Americans. Well, I'm a Black American wearing the symbol, like right now. It doesn't intimidate me, like at all. I don't equate it with white supremacy or any of that fucking shit. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Jerry. This guy, I mean, he already he said something like real shady a while back that I commented on Tumblr. Of course, Tumblr fucking agreed with it. It basically implied that all conservatives and Republicans were basically white supremacists. So yeah, he's not all there anymore. Or like I said, it could be the disease in Hollywood where they just say whatever they need to say to further their careers, and they don't give a fuck. This character and symbol was never intended as a symbol of oppression. This is a symbol of systemic failure of equal justice. No, it's a symbol of fucking revenge. Revenge. And violent retribution. Which is like, oh God. I'm having a stroke now. It's a symbol, like I said, of violent retribution. Not fucking justice. Like, people have said this time and time again. That the Punisher is not about, it's not justice, it's about his brand of justice. It's not like justice. So the fact that you were equating this with like why would you, no. Oh, single player Carl is in chat. That forklift symbol is a nice representation for what social justice does to the brain. Yes. Yeah, oh my God, it is. It's about the systemic failure of justice. Like, no. Keep in mind that this fucking symbol was created like a long time ago. It wasn't created when Black Lives Matter was created. So how can you even equate the two? I think it was even created after the civil rights movement. How the fuck? Oh, it's time to claim the symbol for the cause of equal justice and Black Lives Matter. Keep in mind, you just lumped in a fucking murderous psychopath. You just put a murderous psychopath and Black Lives Matter in the same bag together. Now, I don't really have a problem with that because, Black Lives Matter, they don't have the best reputation. I mean, if you ask them to make you a stack of pancakes, they'll just burn down a pancake house across the street. that's how fucking shitty they are. But the only thing is, like, the Punisher is likable. As miserable as he is likable, and he kills the right people. Like I said, of course, logistically, he's not. You shouldn't look up to him, but like I said, what he represents is what you look up to. You know, killing people who have wronged you in a very bad way, like who got you in a bad way. Like, it's the revenge aspect and the retribution aspect that everyone can fucking relate to. But yeah, look at these fucking shirts. They are ugly as fuck. And you only raise like $2,000, like $3,000 with this shit. As popular as the Punisher is, you should have made a lot more fucking money. A lot more. Look at this logo. It looks like shit. It's so lazy. Look at this. It looks like complete garbage. I would not wear this shit. And I love I wouldn't wear it, period, because Black Lives Matter. I'm not going to endorse them. Because I already believe Black Lives Matter. It's like, if you wear a fucking shirt saying Black Lives Matter, like, you need a shirt to remind you that Black Lives Matter, you might be a little slow. I don't know. And after all this time, you only raised like nearly $3,000 off this shit, and this character is popular as fuck. All right, now these shirts are like $20, right, or $19. Let's do the math on that. Let's see how many they sold. Because this is just one shirt, but still, off this one shirt, like, if this was the only design they had, and they only made $3,000 after it's been months. It's been I'd say at least 6 months. I'll give them that. But like, yeah, okay, $2,950 divided by $19. They only sold like 155 shirts. But like, the Punisher fans are way more vast than that. 155? Now, keep in mind, but like, to be fair, this is the weakest shirt they have. Like, the ugliest shirt they have. Oh, is the internet fucking up? Come on, go back. Okay, that was me. Never mind. It says it sold, like, with this one, 231 items sold, but I just did the math. There's no way it was 231. I clocked it at most 156. So are they fudging numbers here? They gotta be fudging numbers, because this doesn't make sense. I just did the math on that. You did not make that much money. And this is because this doesn't make sense. That number does not make sense. This one sold, the BLM one sold like 3,000. All right, now let's see. This one raised like damn near 50K. Oh my god, my dad's watching True Blood in the living room, and the fucking theme song is I'm vibing with the damn theme song by accident. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I see the numbers are fudged on this one too. I just did the math. They said they sold how many of these? Oh, god fucking damn it. They said they sold 3,658 of these shirts. But I did the math again. And I checked the price against like the amount of money saved, the amount of money raised, and I got like 2,500. So are they fudging the numbers or what? Or I don't know. Or maybe they, because the campaign ended, so maybe like it's money. This is money made after the campaign, but like, why would you? Because that would imply that that's the money earned during the campaign. So why would you do that? But yeah, these fucking, just complete trash. I hate this shit. Either they're lazy or just plain ugly. Like the one with the flowers. Oh my god, and the bisexual. They got I think that's the bisexual flag. Say her name? What the fuck? This one is for, what's her name? They say her name, but I can't fucking remember it. Breonna Taylor, I think. Okay. Okay, let me read the thing about this shirt. The creator of this art is Sam Ines. In this comic essay, Nate Powell describes the shifting paradigm between the Punisher's emblem from a voice of mistreated veterans after the Vietnam War to an icon for jingoism and toxic masculinity. Oh, God, stop it. Fucking stop it. The challenge proposed by Jerry Conway, the reclaiming of the Punisher's skull, required the surmounting of this current perception of it, a perception of jingoism and machismo. And that's not why people fucking like the character or the symbol, you dipshit. Man kill people who did bad things to him. Period. That's why people like his character. Period. If you think there's something macho about that, there's something fucking wrong with you. Oh, Daniel Small, a $10 super chat. Happy birthday for me and my wife. Thank you. And tell your wife I said thank you as well. Oh, RRU says that's a trans flag. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Either way, it's just complete cringe. Like, why? I felt I needed to draw from a place of personal discomfort as a trans woman. I felt the need to use this opportunity to draw attention to the tragic death of Marsha P. Johnson. Without her, there would be no LGBTQA plus pride. In this way, I might subvert the current view of the skull from one of violence and oppression to once again speak as a voice for the marginalized. Say her name. This is like the most embarrassing shit. This is so fucking embarrassing. I hope Marvel doesn't do a goddamn thing about this. Isn't the CEO or the founder of Marvel like a Trump supporter? Didn't I hear that shit? I hope he doesn't do a goddamn thing. Don't do nothing. Hold on, let me read the description for this one. Because they all got descriptions. I didn't know that until I saw the flower one. Okay. The creator of this art is Don Nguyen. It's inspired by the Punisher logo and the black power solidarity fist. Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like. I gotta squint to see that shit. Yeah, you gotta really squint to see it. Wow. I don't think you know how a hand works because that little thing right there kind of fucks it up. But that's the thing, you gotta force it. If you gotta force it, then it's shit. Jerry asked to incorporate the Punisher skull, Black Lives Matter, and a red tear while keeping the white skull on the black background motif. I added BLM as red knuckles because the movement is against police brutality. To me, a bloodied fist signifies that struggle. I'm a comic book artist. Like, the Punisher is the ultimate brutalizer, right? You think the cops just beating your ass is bad? Try coming across the Punisher if he even hears you did anything wrong. He'll fucking torture your ass. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You moron. And that's the character. That's not how I fucking interpret it. That's the character. There's been times where actually the Punisher has killed and tortured the wrong people in the comics. If he just hears you did something fucked up, you're done. To me, a bloodied fist signifies that struggle, and I'm a comic book artist based in Los Angeles, and of course you are, and the creator of Pablo the Gorilla, Jupiter, and Jupiter the Space Pug, never heard of it, and the Kindle #1 Inktober book, Siren Song, with writer Andy Nordvall, never heard of it. I want to continue honoring my craft, establish my place in the comic book community, and work on creating good things. Oh, supporters. Nico Hodge. I'm a black man that has always supported the Punisher, but never want him to be someone's role model. The police have made him just that, and I've had enough. He should never be someone's role model. Like, shut the fuck up. The police make him this role model. They like the character. That means they're gonna kill you. That's exactly what that fucking means. Oh, this is the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. I hate this. The creator of this art is Zan Moff. I'm a 30-year-old black comic book illustrator, writer from Columbus, Ohio. Ever since I went to my first comic book convention as a child, I wanted to be part of the comic book industry. My dream is to start a black-owned comic book company that doubles as both a place where students can learn about how the comic book industry works and where they can start the career. Yeah, you didn't say anything about the shirt. Well, I'm not surprised because, like I said, it looks like shit. That skull shouldn't be affiliated with Blue Lives Matter since it runs counter to what the Punisher actually stands for. You mean not killing cops? Because I don't think the Punisher he'll kill anyone who does something wrong, but he's just not going to go around killing cops. And like the Blue Lives Matter thing was just about not killing cops. Like, I'm just saying, okay, what is this? What is this? Like, some of these are just so fucking basic. It's like, is there anything you need to be bragging about? This one only raised like $350. Of course, because it's shit. I hate that heart shit. Ooh, that is gay. The creator of this art is Ratan Hagwandi? Whatever. I'm an artist trained in classical painting techniques. Oh, are you? This is a classical painting to you? Classical painting! I love to paint and draw. Currently busy writing and drawing a graphic novel. I hope we can make a difference with this project and take. You think with all these talented artists behind this shit, you think they would come up with something that's not completely half-assed? That's all I'm saying. Because it's just to make money. It's just to it's just like it's a petty expression of outrage, of fake outrage at that. Oh yeah, this one. Oh no. And like putting this symbol. Why isn't it white? You can't see this shit. You can't fucking see this shit. Oh god, the creator of this art is Michael Calero. I am Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican comic book writer and illustrator based in Sacramento, California. I've done work for Starburns Industries Press, Action Lab Entertainment, Aspen Comics, Dark Horse Comics, and Marvel Trading Cards, amongst others. My upcoming comic series, Danger High, is currently in production and headed to Kickstarter in fall. Yeah, this is just for people to boost their shit. The Punisher would protect people from a lot of the people who wear the skull. It should be common sense that Black Lives Matter. It shouldn't be need to be fought over. The Punisher would protect a lot of the people. Yeah, he would protect people from cops, definitely. Just cops in general, because you can't fucking tell if someone is a violent, crooked cop from them wearing the goddamn Punisher symbol. He would protect them from like Marines and shit. Even though he's a fucking Marine. Oh, idiots. Like, and look at this. What the hell is that? They're like faces in the skull. Ugh. Why? The creator of this art is Adam Stone. I'm a comic artist and illustrator living in the UK. I'm a big fan of comics, movies, and yeah, this is just like people don't even have like a meaning behind the shit. They just make shit and like, yeah, please boost me, please. This motherfucker. How much will a cop choke when they see their Stone Punisher image displaying Black Lives Matter? They won't, because ain't nobody buying this shit. Look at that. Only $680 raised after months of being up. Nobody cares about this shit. Man. Like, nobody fucking cares about this shit. And look at this cheap one. Oh my god, it's so cheap. It's like, does Black Lives Matter? It's a skull, whatever. Oh, this one like has Black Lives Matter and has like a Malcolm XX. Hang on, let me take a look at that one. What they got to say about this one? And this one raised $2,000. Oh. Yeah, this one just says, oh, yeah, nothing. Like I said, like if there's any indication that woke campaigns are just ways for people to get boosted, and they're just half-assed and opportunistic. Look at these fucking shirt descriptions of a fucking campaign that's supposed to be so woke and supposed to be so meaningful for so many people, but some of these artists are just like, yeah, I do shit. Check out my Twitter, yo. Like that's as far as they go. No meaning behind any of this shit. Oh my god, this motherfucker is literally boosting his rap career. The creator of this art is Kendrick Mack. My name is Kendrick Mack. Artist name Dope Knife. Dope Knife is a rapper, producer, and illustrator from Savannah, Georgia. He is also the co-host of Waiting on Reparations podcast on iHeartRadio. Of course, he oh god. I'm surprised there isn't a SoundCloud link over here. I'm shocked. Fucking hilarious. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. Oh, what about this one? This one's ugly as fuck. They're all ugly. I don't like any of this shit. Oh, this one only sold 4. I guess because they didn't make their goal. They don't show you the number of, like, the amount of money they made. But it only sold like 4. Yeah, because look at this piece of shit. Look at it. What is that? What is that? The creator of this art is Sean Xavier Sapp Jr. I love to draw random cartoons and comics for fun. Yeah, I can tell. My interests are in Beyblade. Beyblade, Transformers. I'm a big Beastars fan. The image below is my work. I really love doing what I love. Wow. Holy fucking shit. And of course his supporters have nothing to say. They just silently, it's just silent shame. Beyblade. Okay, what else? This is all just such garbage. Look at this. This is shit they sell on the street. And even shit on the street I've seen sold on the street looks better than this. This is like a dog skull. Why the fuck would you do that? So this is what they got. This one is like the only one like halfway decent. Maybe this one. But I still wouldn't buy it anyway. Oh, let me look at this dog skull. Look at this shit. This is trash. This is complete garbage. Okay, the creator of this art is Brianna Maurice. I'm a 17-year-old LGBTQ black artist. I have plans of going into the animation industry. You can see more of my art on Instagram. I'm just saying, like, this girl's 17, probably hasn't read one fucking Punisher comic. And it looks like shit. Why is it a dog skull? Why? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Black lives matter, and black people are like dogs. Is that what you're trying to say? What are you saying? What's the artistic expression here? This one, that doesn't even look like the Punisher skull. It's just a skull. The creator of this art is Sukraj Singh Upal, I think. My name is Sukraj, yeah, whatever. I'm a hospital pharmacist by trade. And a comic book artist at heart. I've been drawing superheroes and cars since I was able to comprehend what they were. This cause is one that is very close to my own heart, and one that I felt I had to contribute in any way that I could, and this seemed like a perfect way to do so. I'm proud to share my art to help and offer my support. The people are talking. The people must be heard. Black Lives Matter. It's not even a Punisher skull. It's just a fucking skull. Alright, I'm gonna do a few more, like, read their descriptions, and I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna go into the next thing, because this is fucking ridiculous. This is so bad. This one is really bad. What the fuck is this cheap shit? Oh my god. And this one raised $150. How? Like, how? This is one of the shittiest ones. The creator of this art is Steve Wamelling? Whatever. Steve is an award-winning artist from Utica. Bullshit. He was educated at the Munson Williams Proctor Arts Institute in Utica, New York, earning him an associate's degree in fine art, and the Fashion Institute of Technology, earning him a Bachelor of Fine Arts in illustration. Wamelling is also an author publishing his first book, illustrated shorts called 1001 Filthy Nights. Sounds riveting. In August 2020, the book has Wamelling's Wamalama Ding Dong's filthy art, style of art on full display. Steve exhibits his work regularly throughout New York State and is on the faculty as a painting instructor at 4 Element Studio in Utica, New York. Wamalama Ding Dong also paints commissioned art portraits, creates caricatures at fairs and private events, creates paintings at live weddings. Yeah, so he's a fucking wedding artist. You're a fucking wedding artist, dude. You're a street artist. That's what you're doing with your life. That's what you're doing. Oh, God. Oh, and this is the last one, because look at this shit. Was that a baby skull? What the fuck? Look at this awful, awful shit. This is like it's like the Punisher, like, you know how they have a Teen Titans Go? Well, this is the Punisher Go. Like, if the Punisher was a baby, this would be his logo. The creator of this art is anonymous. I don't fucking blame him. A simple artist with a fondness for video games and tokusatsu, whatever, with the hopes of creating fun stories many can enjoy and feel more welcome. Just, oh God. That's just fucking shit. God awful. Yeah, I can't reconcile any of this shit. This is just garbage. All of it! All of it! Oh, Punisher, I feel so sorry for you, bro. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of fucking notifications on my phone right now for some reason. Alright, but anyway, whatever. We'll move on to the next thing, because this is making me depressed. This better not affect, if there ever is a season 3 of The Punisher, or if he's ever incorporated into the MCU, let's hope this bullshit never touches it. Please, for the love of God. No. Anyway. Now we get to Truly. Finally a goddamn video, because I'm sick of reading articles. We're Truly, like, they just stay with the bullshit. You think, like I said, here's a funny thing about them. Remember that, like, there was that video they came out with the polyamorous nerd family who almost got their fucking baby killed because one of them was fucking miserable, and you shouldn't really have multiple niggas in your house who you don't know and aren't they really that trustworthy around your fucking kids, because maybe that might be a little problematic for the kid, but whatever. After that video came out and after that news came out that the kid almost died, that the kid got pummeled, Barcroft suddenly rebranded their channel and changed their name to Truly. And the video is magically gone from their YouTube channel. I think I might have said this to you guys before. I'm not sure. But yeah, that video is gone. And they've suddenly rebranded, and they're not called Barcroft anymore. They're called Truly. I don't think it's a fucking coincidence they rebranded right around the time a kid, like a family that they featured on their channel, almost killed a kid. I don't think that's a coincidence. Call me a conspiracy theorist if you must, but I think they did that shit deliberately. But anyway, now they're continuing their they're continuing their enabling of harmful behavior against children by featuring this kid, a 9-year-old trans kid, on their channel. Like, they've had like there was this other like trans kid video they had on their channel, but I didn't want to cover it because everyone else was already covering it. I'm like, I had a few jokes, but it was kind of similar to what other people were doing. I just didn't want to talk about it. I'd rather talk about this one, because I have my own like little observations, my own unique observations. No one's talking about this one, so we're gonna talk about it Anyway, this one's called "We're Judged for Allowing Our 9-Year-Old to Transition." Yeah, who'd have thunk that you'd be judged for that? My extraordinary I love how people are like, why are you judging us? We're just making our weird, possibly abusive practices with our kids public. Like, why are you judging us? It's fucking insane. But anyway, let's get started.
Dempsey is 9 years old and transgender.
Transgender is like if you're born a girl and then you want to be a boy, or you can be a boy and then you like girl stuff, like me.
Have people say,
yeah, I don't like the way he described that. I don't like the way the kid described that. Because that's not really what that is. Oh, you're a girl and you're like boy stuff. You're a boy, you're like girl stuff. Like one of the shit, some shit he said. I don't like the way he worded that because that's not what fucking being transgender is. It's almost like this child has no fucking understanding of the thing he's becoming. Or like he has no understanding of the thing he is. That's fucking weird.
well, just give them a football and that'll change them, and tell them they can't do this. We're going to hell. This isn't God's way.
I can't force my kids to eat vegetables, let alone change their gender. It's just who she is, and it's...
Yeah, you can't force them to eat vegetables, but you can groom them into it. You know what I mean? You can scare them into it. You can withhold love and act disappointed when they don't do it, and they'll end up doing it. You know, you get my gist. I can't make them be transgender. No, you can just condition them since they were like you just condition them from birth to be transgender. Like this, you know what I mean? Just like when you can condition kids to eat their vegetables from birth. Like you can get them used to certain things and grow them into it. You can do that, Mom. Wink, wink.
Who she always has been.
And you can't change it. Sorry. Dresses, I have shirts, I have more shirts. My name is Dempsey. I am 9 years old.
This kid, like, look at all this shit. This kid is one spoiled fucking kid. You can tell she's spoiled. She's got so much fucking shit. Her room is like exactly the way she wants it, completely pink. She's got all these toys and shit. I have a feeling like they didn't put this much attention on her until she wanted to become a girl. Well, wanted to become a girl. Because when I say that about a kid, I'm not going to assume that they're transgender at like the age of 2. Just don't think that's a thing.
It's unicorn.
What makes it a trans unicorn?
It's blue, pink, and white, which are the colors of the tree.
Look, she's got her own fucking mural, like, thing in her room. Nah. Yeah, this kid is spoiled as fuck. I'm sorry, but, like, no one from, like, a modest home, no kid from a modest home has this much fucking shit. Has their own mural of themselves in their room. That's just like, if anyone has a mural of themselves in their own house, adult, child, trans, cis, it doesn't matter. It's fucking vain as hell. It's a big red flag when you see shit like that.
And flag.
About 18 months old, she was gender nonconforming.
Like, listen to what she just said. She said at 18 months old. 18 months old. A year and 6 months old. Kid can barely fucking talk. That they knew the kid was gender non-conforming. Well, you know what? Naturally, yeah. Kids are gender non-conforming, technically, kind of. At that age. Because they're fucking babies and they all look the goddamn same. And they do the same shit babies do. They drool, you know, they pitter-patter, across the floor. They do all this baby shit. They don't really show any gender because they're fucking babies. Gender non-conforming. And you don't realize that you sound like a fucking psycho when you say shit like that. At 18 months old, she was gender non-conforming. And how did she articulate this to you? Tell me. Oh, pirate demon, goo goo gaga, I'm a girl, goo goo gaga. Crystal Vibe is like 18 months, can't figure out using the potty. Yeah, I don't, like, come on, bro.
She never liked boys. About 18 months old, she was gender nonconforming. She never liked boy things, boy toys. She just always wanted things that were designated girl.
At 18 months old, they knew exactly what gender was and knew exactly how to non-conform it. At 18 months old. But they never wanted boy stuff at 18 months old. Probably because girl stuff has brighter colors. And maybe that's what he liked about it at the time. Brighter colors. They have, like, girls' toys have a lot more lights and shit. And they're more spirit. Maybe that's what. Maybe you just misinterpreted one Toys R Us visit. And then you were like, oh, my kid's trans. Fucking trans, it's over. He's a girl. Because he reached for a Barbie once, which is just complete bullshit. Gender non-conforming, but he grabbed for girl toys instead of boy toys. Clearly conforming to a gender. You see what I'm saying? You see how you gotta listen to these motherfuckers? Because if you don't listen to them, you just buy any shit they fucking say, and you'll be like, oh, trans kids really exist. No. You gotta fucking listen. People who blindly accept this shit, I worry about them. Because you're not fucking listening to these people talk. People are like, oh, she's a girl, like, live and let live. And hey, did you listen to the part where she said at 18 months old, this kid knew what gender non-conforming was? Did you hear that shit? And then went on to say that the kid conformed to a girl gender at 18 fucking months old. Listen! Fucking listen to these people speak before you make a decision about how woke and awesome they are. Like, god damn it. And the father, like, is completely like, this is usually the dynamic of families. Of families, two-parent families. I have to say that because this is truly, but, like, that's the dynamic of two-parent families with trans kids, or, like, kids who are having this shit pushed on them. The father is just, like, done. He's just gone. The mother is probably such a fucking asshole. It was like, what do you, the kid is a project to the mother. And the father's trying to get the kid away from that, but she convinces the father that, no, you're just being bigoted. That's just toxic masculinity. You're being bigoted. You just don't accept trans people. And then he's just beaten down by this shit to the point where he's just staring off into fucking space. It's like, you know what? Do what the fuck you want. Do what the fuck you want. Even if it costs me my kid. Even if it costs me my kid's health. As long as I have to hear your fucking nagging. And your Karen bullshit. And he's just done. He's just, yeah, I accept my kid. I kind of just have no fucking choice, because if I don't choose it, I'm gonna lose half my shit. I'm not gonna get laid anymore. I'm gonna be branded a fucking bigot for the rest of my life. She's gonna tell all my fucking friends that I'm a piece of shit. That I'm a bad father. So I might as well just fucking accept it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because my son is wearing pink dresses. And this fucking Karen. Oh, God, forget it. I'm done.
Things.
How did you feel before you became a girl?
I feel sad because, like, that wasn't my true self. I didn't feel in the right body.
Goodbye, baby.
Yeah, like that's not how a kid talks.
I think he likes you, Dempsey. Dempsey started to really be anxious and depressed, I would say probably around 4. She was really struggling to find words to tell us who she
Anxious and depressed as a 4-year-old. Okay.
she was, and that frustration, she didn't know how to verbalize transgender. By 5, said I'm a
Because she's fucking 4, you asshole. She didn't know how to verbalize transgender because he didn't know what the fuck it was. He's 4. Fucking 4. He didn't know how to describe what was wrong with him, so I told him what was wrong with him. I love how no one finds a problem with that. You look in the comment section, it's mostly like people, not mostly, but like some motherfuckers who, like a lot of motherfuckers who just blindly accept this shit. He didn't know what he was, so I told him what he was. No one finds a fucking problem with it. And plus, and then earlier in the video, she's like, well, I didn't force him to do anything. I didn't force him to do shit. Nothing. Even though I told him that he was transgender.
girl in my heart and my brain, and I'm not a boy, and I want to be called she, her. We told her what transgender was.
Yeah, he told her she, her. Because he knows about the pronouns and how they're arranged and shit. He knows that shit. Oh, single player Carl. This man's eyes never look at the camera once. And Lux is like, the dad is checked out. Yeah. He's broken. He's beaten down by this shit. He's totally beaten down by this shit.
Was a huge light went off in her head, and that's me. You know? And I'm not a boy, and I want to be called she, her. We told her what transgender was. A huge light went off.
And then, when she said, ew, that's gross, we smacked her in the fucking face and threw her in the basement and said, you're not coming back up until you are less of a bigot.
In her head, and that's me. You know, that's me. That's who I am. By 7, 8, 7, we...
Yeah, she's just talking for him. He's like single player Carl said, like he's not looking at the camera. He's just gone. He's gone. He's
changed
done.
her birth certificate.
I was super happy about it because I was happy that my mom
Changed her birth certificate. The bit. I almost called this little girl a bitch by accident. The little girl isn't even like not even through puberty and changing her fucking birth certificate. Sorry, the parents changed her fucking birth certificate. And the kid's not even in puberty yet. Like, what the fuck? That's something you're supposed to do after you get the whole sex change. Not when you're just like, what they call socially transitioning. What the fuck?
My dad accepted me for being transgender. Yeah, I was super happy.
Dempsey really bloomed after she socially transitioned. She's a little diva. She's quite sassy.
Dempsey's transition is something that all the family have had to get used to.
We didn't understand.
Because keep in mind, this girl is still at the stage of childhood where gender isn't really a thing on their radar. Because she has not gone through fucking puberty. So what happens when she finally fucking goes through puberty? What then? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they're the type of family who would just prescribe would just prescribe puberty blockers before even like really like, okay, let's see what happens when he goes through puberty. Let's see what happens. Let's see what his opinion is. Let's see if he keeps the same fucking energy as he does now with the trans thing.
But then once we realized that she was transitioning to girl, it never really changed anything because she still acts the same way and still sassy as she is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Chocolate.
So has anyone ever said anything mean to you or her?
She has been bullied at school. I've seen people call her names.
The stream is out again. Fuck. I don't see how the internet's still on unless YouTube is fucking with me because of the subject matter. I don't see how we were even out because I'm able to still go on the internet. Oh, Pyro Demon says it's back. I have no doubt in my mind that YouTube intersects the fucking streams when you're saying shit they don't like. Like, come on, because they determine whether or not your stream is like approved for monetization or not before it starts. So I have no doubt in my mind they shut it down when they hear something that is not kosher. But if you're listening to YouTube, I'm not against trans people. I'm against kids being trans and being told that they are trans by their fucking opportunistic Karen-ass parents. Anyway, yeah, okay, seems that we're back. Let's get back to it.
Thank you, Jumbo.
So has anyone ever said anything mean to you or her?
She has been bullied at school. I've seen people call her names at school. She's told me about it, and she says it makes her feel uncomfortable, and it's her embarrassing moments, And I understand that, because it would be my embarrassing moment too if somebody was making fun of me of how I dress or how I feel inside. I was walking through my school, and then so there was a girl, and she said, "You're a boy, you can't wear girl stuff." And I was like, okay. And I just didn't say anything, because this is my life, not yours.
This is my life. Like, she said that to another fucking 9-year-old who just doesn't get, like, yeah, the other 9-year-old just doesn't get why your mother is forcing you to be a girl. That's natural.
Hey, babe.
Jamie and Dennis feel it's important to share Dempsey's story on social media to help educate on trans issues.
For every 50 comments, we'll...
Oh, wait. Yeah, I looked through the pictures, and I found something very interesting. Hold on. It'll get there.
50
It'll
comments,
get there.
we'll get
COVID Thanksgiving. Hang on. So this kid's been on television. I guess that's when they documented the Truly shooting. Hang on. See? We're getting to the political part. Now, this is the child's Instagram account. The child's Instagram account. It's hers. But the mother runs it, I believe. Hold on, let me rewind. Let me rewind a little bit. A little bit.
It's important to share Dempsey's story on social media to help educate on trans issues.
for every
Yeah, it's the child's Instagram account, but the mother runs it. And look
50
what's in it.
comments, we'll get one or two.
Oh, wait, I forgot. The frame by frame function. Here we go. Look at this shit! Look at this right here! Ding, 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 ding. Alarm bells. Here we go. We got an anti-Trump shirt. American Horror Story. Because, oh yeah, this account is just to educate people on trans issues. It's just for our little girl. That's all it is. And look, we got liquor in the shot, in the picture, because, you know, this is a kid's account. And we got a Biden and Harris flyer or whatever, a poster. Another Biden Harris poster. Oh my God, y'all ain't slick. Y'all can't just zoom past this shit. We got another battle for the soul of the nation, because the kid, a 9-year-old understands this shit. 9-year-old totally understands it. Oh my God, wait. Hang on. Black Lives Matter. Ah! See what I'm saying? See what happens when you don't fucking listen and you don't watch? Wait, go back. Wait, fuck it. I fucked up. All right. Now here's like a Black Lives. She crossed out the name Trump. Black Lives Matter. Black Power Fist. Oh my God. This is clear. Like, yeah, she's 9 and all that. But this looks like something drawn by a 5-year-old. I think the mother, like, forced her to draw that. Just draw that. We would put it on the Instagram. And here's something. Here's a picture of her during the fucking debates, scowling at Trump next to the TV, as if that's not the most staged shit I have ever seen. Look at that! She's scowling she's staring down Trump, the oppressor. Yeah, this kid totally isn't being used for the mother's progressive, for the mother's progressive purposes. No, that's not what's happening here. Oh shit! That is so fucking sad. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. What the fuck?
And here's a negative one. Let's pray that wasn't a gay boy who now has permanently altered their body. And I responded that there's no need to pray about anything. My daughter is only 8, which means nothing has been altered and won't be for some time. Please do some research before making assumptions. People have said we're abusing our child, threatened to call Child Protective Services. We've been called pedophiles, which I don't know how they...
Yeah, well, the way you pose your kid sometimes in some of those pictures was kind of fucking weird. Like, when he was a boy, they kept posing him like he did, like, these weird poses, like a girl, but, like, how an adult woman would pose, like, for Vanity Fair or some shit, and I'm like, why would you do that? With his shirt off, and I thought that was weird. Like, it's not really a surprise that people are calling you pedophiles, because sometimes, like, a part of the whole pedophilia thing is, like, fetishizing little boys dressed up as girls and shit. So I'm not really surprised. Like, yeah, it's kind of wrong to just throw that fucking word out just at anybody. But I'm not surprised people are calling them that at the same time. Anyway.
Make that connection. So
You
we're
know,
gonna go to
religious
hell.
comments, we're going to hell, this isn't God's way. It's just more ignorance than anything else. I don't see how it's child.
I love how he, like, hesitated there. Like, oh, we're going to hell, this isn't God's way, you shouldn't do this to your kid. And it's just accurate. I mean, wrong. Like, oh, he wants his little boy back. Oh, you can tell. Like, yeah, they're just bigoted and hateful and right.
Child abuse to ensure that my kid is happy. Abuse would be not letting her be who she is, telling her, you know what, you're not allowed to play with that because you're not a girl, you're a boy.
Generally, I don't argue. I really take the time to educate.
Abuse is also, like, throwing labels at your kids before you actually know who they are, which is what you did. You called your 18-month-old fucking gender non-conforming. How is that not putting... Like, I love how some of the LGBT crusaders will say, it's wrong to put labels on your kids when they're born before you know what they are. Well, this bitch called her 18-month-old gender non-conforming before the kid even knew what he was. So, basically the same thing, but it's within the LGBT umbrella, so it's fine. It's suddenly not abusive when it's gay. You know what I'm saying?
And clear up the misconception, whether it be about surgeries or the difference between sexuality and gender.
What message do you want to send out to people who aren't nice to trans people?
We're the same thing as you, but just born different, and you can't change it. Sorry.
And we got this kid at a pride parade because, of course, they're prideful in parading their child around. Let's be real, like, mothers like this just want to be a part of the gay... They just want to be a part of the gay scene. Because they're bored out of their fucking minds. Or they just don't want to have... Because, keep in mind, earlier in the video you saw they had 2 other boys. And probably when this kid came along, she's probably like, no, I don't want a 3rd boy, so let me just pretend this 3rd boy is a girl. Like, you think people aren't that fucked up, but, like, there's a lot of people who are that fucked up. She was probably like, no, we can't have 3 boys. We cannot have 3 boys. One of y'all gonna have to be a girl to lighten the load on me. Please. And just like, oh, well, you're a girl. You're a girl. You're a girl now. Because I don't have to deal with boys who are more rambunctious than girls. You're a girl. Not exactly an accusation, but like I said, it's a possibility. I'm just speculating different things because, like I said, none of this shit is okay or normal.
The next
and like I said, of course, she's at a fucking pride parade.
It would be hormone blockers. She's still probably a couple years away from that.
So the blockers would prevent her from having male puberty, so her voice wouldn't get deeper.
Yeah, and let's just do that before she even understands it. Because her getting advice on gender and shit from someone who already knows what their gender is and was like, isn't that kind of irresponsible? Shouldn't she get this help from someone who's actually trans? and gets this shit, or a doctor, or like a shrink who specializes in gender therapy, not a fucking mom with an Instagram account.
So medical transition and surgeries we have thought about, but ultimately those really won't be up to us. Those will be up to Dempsey when she's old enough to make those decisions. I don't have any concerns that she's doing it too young. I can't force my kids to eat vegetables, let alone change their gender. It's just who she is.
You've been fucking finessing her since she was a child. I can force them to do anything. Two different things. Broccoli and changing gender. Two different things, Mom. One you can make look glamorous and fun and make it look like you have they have your full attention. And the other one is fucking broccoli, which no kid likes. No kid likes broccoli. Doesn't matter what the fuck you tell them. They don't like that shit. They'll never like it. And that's genderless. Like, the hatred for broccoli is fucking genderless when it comes to kids. But telling your kid that, hey, if you're a girl, you'll probably be cooler, you know? You probably get more in the family fold if you're a girl. You'll get a cool pink room and shit. We can watch Drew Paul's drag race together. Think about that, you know? Yeah, you can finesse a kid into thinking they're trans if you're demented enough. But getting them to like broccoli, that ain't happening. That ain't never happening.
Who she always has been.
I was scared for what the future might hold for her, but I don't have any regrets in doing it or allowing her to be who she is.
I want her to be.
I don't have any regrets because I definitely have a lot more regrets if I was against it. Because like I said, if I say I'm against it, she'll slander me and take half my shit. So
happy and loved and safe and
I don't know.
I just want you to have everything that you want in life.
Anything else you want?
I mean, everything I want. I mean, I whatever. You have your own personality, I guess. Whatever. And you shouldn't say that to a kid. I want you to have everything you want. What you should be saying is, I want you to have everything you need. I want you to have advantages that I never had. Blah, blah, blah. I want you to be able to take care of yourself. Shit like that. Responsible shit. Saying that I want you to have everything you want is some irresponsible shit to say to a kid. But like I said, this kid seems spoiled. I said that before. I bet you if you were to compare her room with the boys' room, it wouldn't even come close.
Yes, I do. If you're a transgender, you're just like the other kids, but just in a different body, and you know that you're loved and everybody loves you. Well, some don't. Yeah. You're not alone. A lot of people are just like you, and be who you are.
Yeah, so that's grotesque. And of course, some of the comments are just so fucking dumb. Like, this person says, come on, everyone. She has only transitioned socially, meaning no medical intervention. As if telling a child that they're a girl from 18 months old and finessing her until she's 9 years old is not going to have any psychological damage at all. No, psychological damage doesn't exist. It's just physical damage. Okay, Soy Nuenko, I think this is a good comment. People nowadays say that toys and clothes don't define gender, that a boy can play with dolls and wear skirts and it's fine. I agree with that. But they contradict themselves when the first moment the little boy plays, or when the moment the little boy plays or dressed with something of girl, they think it's a girl and start treating her like a girl. I thought that objects didn't define gender. I think the choice of gender should be in adolescence and not childhood. Yeah. Basically, yeah. There's some people with brain cells in this comment section, thank God. Emma's like, why put her on Instagram? You're taking her privacy away, especially if she later wants to change back or doesn't want everyone knowing her background. Yep. And plus, it's like it's mostly for the mother anyway, for her fucking political views, because you know damn well a 9-year-old doesn't know a goddamn thing about Democrat, Republican, Trump, Biden. They don't know nothing about that shit. And if they do, they shouldn't, because they're kind of too young to make decisions about that as well. But like I said, this mother just likes pushing adult issues onto this kid. So no one at that age knows what they're doing, no matter how put together they seem. Oh, Engel Krager, whoever the fuck. I'm proud of her for being. I'm proud of her for being her and her parents and family for accepting her Oh God, I'm back. Okay, I was talking to my mom. She was wishing me a happy birthday and all that. So I had to mute for a second. So yeah, let's skip to reading the super chats because I have got to go eat dinner. If I don't, I'm gonna fucking pass out. Let's do it. Oh, hang on a sec. But basically, yeah, please don't do this to your fucking kids. Just because, oh, well, this boy is acting pretty girly. It's obviously trans. Like, don't do that shit. Just don't do that. Because it's no different from a father or from a parent seeing their kid, seeing their little boy do girly shit and thinking they're gay and mistreating them and talking about get the fuck out of my house if you're not gonna act like a real man and shit. If it's just like that, except you're making it into a positive. I support, instead of like saying, oh well, my boy, you know, sometimes he likes dressing in girl clothes and like. Sometimes he likes dressing in girl clothes and, you know, doing that shit. Instead of taking it in moderation. Either like, oh, your kid's trans and you love them and you love them because they're trans, or you hate them because they're trans. And you project your prejudices and shit onto them. Like, there's no fucking middle ground ever. Excuse me. There's no fucking middle ground in these situations. Because either way, fetishizing them or dehumanizing them, like, you're basically fucking abusing them. Either way, like, fucking stop. Okay, where are these damn super chats? Where they at? Okay, here we go. And I have to read the ones that I had during the last stream, during the Wonder Woman stream. So we're gonna have to get through that first before getting to the new ones from tonight. I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, there we go. There was quite a few. I think it's been a while since that stream, so I might read some I already read. Okay. Michael Tynan. And, like, remember, this is from the Wonder Woman stream from, like, a week ago, I think. Michael Tynan, $15 super chat. My God, Jay, the things you do for love. Thank you. Albatross Flight, $2 super chat. What style you plan on doing for your hair? Well, you see it now. Yeah, you saw it when I was doing it, so it's like a crochet type thing. Single player Carl, $2 super chat. Braids, my N-wordness. Yes. Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 300 Iwu. First 5 minutes until Diana was a teen, she was not trained nor allowed to be a warrior in the first movie. Movie 2, Diana is 10 and is the bestest warrior ever. Plus, hate the message of a shortcut equals a cheat. You are evil. Yeah, same thing here. I don't think it was actually a cheat because, like, what the fuck else was she supposed to do? She was supposed to track down the horse. I mean, like I said, what else was she supposed to do in that situation? But anyway. Mikey Gusler, $5 super chat. Will you do a stream on Cosmonaut Variety Hour? Yeah, someone already sent me this. Like, I think you sent me this stream. Or will you do a stream on Cosmonaut Variety Hour's BVS video? He covers both Man of Steel and BVS and gets everything wrong. I think it will be a good time. We'll see about that. We'll see. That means I gotta watch both movies over again, and then I have to check out his video. But anyway, we'll see about that. We'll see. Albatross Flight, $2 super chat. Has anyone called Wonder Woman a Mary Sue? I don't know. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think she's a Mary Sue in the new movie either, like, because she does fuck up, she does get injured. She is kind of an idiot and selfish sometimes, and she does learn from that, like, as shitty as the movie is. So yeah, I wouldn't call her Mary Sue. Because they don't she's not portrayed as like the super perfect person. Like in the beginning of the movie, yeah, maybe. But later on, she does become imperfect, and she makes mistakes, and she fucks up, and people are like, okay, like, yeah, wanting to keep your boyfriend around while all this shit is happening is pretty fucking selfish. So, yeah, I don't really think so. Nathan Pattinson, 199 super chat. Did you hear the woman amen issue? Oh yeah, love you, JL. I don't know what I've heard it before. I was like, some people were commenting. I would see some people comment a woman, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I don't even know the context. I don't fully know the context. But if it's about some shit about people wanting to turn a men into a woman because they get triggered by the word men, then yeah, that's fucking retarded. That is really like beyond retarded. It sucks. Don't do that. Time Lord of Disaster, $5 super chat. As a big juicy woman, I like to imagine that you have a lot of terrible gas. Please let a wet one rip, please. Oh god, I just fell right into that one. Because it's usually the other guy that's the fart guy. Now we got a new contender. Ugh. Thanks for the super chat, though. Mikey Gusler, $10 super chat. I despise this movie because it's a deviation from Snyder's films like Man of Steel and BVS. It's Jeff Johns' film. He's responsible for the theatrical cuts of Justice League and Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. No, God, no wonder it sucked. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $5 super chat. What anime are you planning on watching next season? Did you watch any anime last season? Oh yeah, I answered this before. Yeah, I don't really watch anime like that. But at this time, I was like, I'm trying to get back into Attack on Titan, and I need to get back into it again because I watched like a couple episodes and then I stopped because I had stuff to do, and because Wonder Woman 1984 came out, and I was planning on a review for that, but then I kind of changed my mind because I was already doing the craft review, and I'm going to devote most of my time to that after putting out a couple Batwoman reactions and this new reaction I got coming. So yeah. Anyway, a British Knight, £5 super chats. Having Diana do an amazing Spider-Man 2 type connect with a kid moment would actually help build her character. We can't have that. We can't. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. That's the only show you watch? Normie trash. Must be talking about Attack on Titan. I don't really care that I come off as because I'm not invested in anime like that. So that shit doesn't hurt me at all. Time Lord of Disaster, $2 super chat. I'm not reading your super chats, but thank you for the money. Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 75 Uwu. Dreamstone rules are garbage. Diana and Barbara got 2 wishes. 1 from the stone and 2 from Maxwell Lord, Dreamstone version. Yeah, this fucking movie is all over the goddamn place. It doesn't know what the fuck it is. Time Lord of Disaster, $2 super chat. Skipping the message. Gemini Samini, $5 super chat. I get that your audience is full of degenerates, but how is it that they have become degenerate to this degree? Hentai levels of degeneracy. It's only like 2 people. It's not my audience. It's just 2 people. Animane, $5 super chat. Feeling the cornrows. Enjoy the cringe. Thank you. And thank you. Grain of Salt, $4.99 super chat. Hey, I'm a white girl, so what you're doing is complete sorcery to me. Keep it up. Thank you. A single player Carl, $5 super chat. This sequence in the film made me so confused, like the classic kind of comic book cringe. What times 10 spit take? There's so much that beggars belief. Phantom of the Night, $4.99 super chat. Didn't that guy who practically executed a Trump supporter get a full interview while still being wanted? Oh yeah, I answered this. I fucking answered this. Yeah, I remember answering this because I remember referencing the Joker when talking about like people thought it was crazy that how would a guy who's a murderer end up on television? Like, it's pretty fucking easy. Back in the 70s and 80s, it was very easy to be wanted for murder or whatever and still end up on television. Suzanne Ozane, $5 super chat. Any idea why this is called Wonder Woman 1984 specifically? Is it referencing 1984? Because I don't see any real connection between the two stories. Yeah. They didn't need to put so much emphasis on the year. I don't know why they did that. Dr. Cataclysm, $2 super chat, and that is a... What the fuck is that? I don't know what the hell it is, but I think it's something waving at me. Well, hey, what's up? Thank you. Dr. Cataclysm, $5 super chat. Dracula Part 2 when? Okay, you'll get it, nigga. Single player Carl, $2 super chat. My dad once did a thing. Let me magic this shiz. Must be talking about the invisible plane scene. I get it. Single player Carl, $10 super chat. Trying to limit spending, so last one, this film, and spoiler alert, that wasn't his last one. This film reads like DC throwing anything from Wonder Woman mythos and current comic lore at the wall while hamming it up Raimi Spider-Man style for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and it shows. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. NOC 30 when? Right now. Or actually like 3 hours ago. Curtis D of Montana, $5 super chat. The jet scene pissed me off. There's no way a World War I pilot could jump into a supersonic F-111 aardvark fighter bomber and be able to understand or fly it. Yeah. Like I said, there's just so much stupid shit. Dolomaticus, $5 super chat. You almost think that they brought back Pine just because he looks good. Yeah. Thank God for that. For that, he is literally half the decent acting in this movie. Rosie Studio 10, $5 super chat. No message, but thanks for the super chat. Curtis D. Montaigne, $5 super chat. Why not wish for no nuclear weapons on Earth or world peace? Or for Russia to unconditionally surrender to the United States of America. Because don't you know, when you're a president, all you want is fucking war. All the time. All the time, ever. Just give me more war. No, not peace to make it easier on me. So I can have a fucking day off and I can go fucking golfing and shit. And be with my family. No, just more war. More, damn it. I think I might already answered that one that way, but whatever. Rosie Studio 10, $5 super chat. Hey, Jay Longbone, I'm sorry for asking again, but I didn't know if you saw my question. It was about me animating your funniest moments once I learned. Oh, yeah. I said yes. Okay. Grease Up Racer, $2 super chat. Not reading your super chat, dude. Christopher Ozine, $5 super chat. Don't forget, no one actually knows Lord has wishing power, so it just seems like he's going, don't you wish blank happened? They go, sure, and not realize it. Yeah, I know. I didn't. It was kind of repetitive after a while. Grease Up Racer, $2 super chat. T3. Tech Rock, $20 super chat. Thank you. Christopher Flowers, $5 super chat. Every time I am down, I always go to your channel for a good laugh. Thanks so much for your hilarious commentaries, especially with Batwoman. God bless. Thank you. Christopher Flowers, another $2 super chat. Have you ever thought of doing stand-up comedy? Oh yeah, I answered this and I was like, nah. I know where I lie on the comedy spectrum, and stand-up ain't it. Oh, yeah, I already read the Evil Hero Diamond Cats. I remember reading that one. Christopher Flowers, I already read that one. Caitlin Trey. Yeah, I already read that one too. Yeah, I already read that one too. I remember that. Yeah, I read that one too because I remember laughing at it. Major Chris. I think I read Major Chris's too, but I'm gonna read it again because I'm not clear. Major Chris, $5 super chat. Yo, Jay, I've been a fan of yours since your Beauty and the Beast review. You're hilarious and you helped me get through these harsh times. By the way, your hair is looking very pretty. Thank you. Single player Carl, $2 super chat. Rewatching the Kraft cheese again, Jay. Yeah, see, remember when he said it was his last super chat, but he sent me another one anyway. Fucking simp. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. It's his usual gender question. I don't know why. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Will this stream last until midnight? No. I mean, clearly, I don't think it did before. Or did it? Yeah, I don't remember. Shit. I don't remember. Dr. Cataclysm, $5 super chat. You'll get your damn part 2 Dracula shit whenever. Damn. I gotta do a little writing for that one because there's just a lot of filler in that episode. So yeah, it might take a little longer than usual. And then just a straight up reaction. Wary Statue 33, Born Again, $2 super chat. Hey Jay, the world is going down in flames. How are you? Oh yeah, I already read this one. Okay, now I'm on this episode super chats. Elizabeth Goats go. Yeah, I already read that one. Dr. Cataclysm, happy birthday. $20 super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you. One Armed Ghoul, $1 super chat. Thank you. Andrew Levin, $4.99 super chat. Happy birthday. Love your Gotham High and Batwoman videos. Weird question. Where did you get the sound clip I Can Fly? Oh yeah. Excuse me. That's right. I answered this. I said, what was it again? The movie Casper, 1995. It's the part where they kill. Sorry if you didn't see it, but it's the part where they kill Bill Pullman's character. Well, after that, and he becomes a ghost, and he's enjoying it. And he says, "I can fly." Yeah, so that's the part. That's where that audio clip came from. Mikey Gusler. Okay, yeah, I already asked that before. I already read that. Laura, $4.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Jay Longbone. Thank you for the great content. You're very welcome. See, it's the same piece of cake. So I'm thinking I read one. I know I read one of these because I remember reading a cake super chat. Well, hold on. Sassy Marie, $1.49 super chat. $1.49 super chat. And it's a piece of cake. Thank you, because we have no cake in this house. Alex Lee, $5 super chat. Hey, Jay Longbone, are you hyped for Batwoman season 2? And will you be collabing with the Long Man for it? Happy B-Day. I mean, I don't know if I'll be collabing with it. We didn't collab before on it, so I don't think we're going to collab again. Or I don't think we're going to collab for the second season. Because nobody's really sure how bad this season's gonna be. We know it's gonna be bad, but because Ruby Rose kaput, it might not be as bad, as laughable. So who knows? We could, both of us, me and Mauler and the boys, could just give up mid-season or after episode 2. At this point, you don't know. We don't know. It's up in the air. But yeah, I don't think we'll be collabing on this. I think we got our own modes in terms of reaction videos. So I don't think it's gonna with movies it's fine, but Batwoman, that's kind of our own separate shit. I wish, but I don't think that I don't think that's gonna happen. Not really. I don't know. Okay, I read that one. Okay. British Knight, £10 super chat. Now we are in January. In January, a lot of content creators are getting back into the swing of content after Christmas, with the exception of Workaholics, EFAP. I mean, EFAP, they have shit out. They do the whole season of the whole second season of what the fuck is that show? Mandalorian, they're still doing their thing. Mecha Boo, $10 super chat. Happy birthday, thank you. Listen to the read, $1.49 super chat. It's a piece of cake, thank you. Sideburns, a $7.99 super chat. You should play Doki Doki Literature. Oh wait, wrong stream. By the way, are you on Minds? Yes, I am on Minds. Just type in Jay Longbone and you should find me on there. Because just in case I get yeeted off Twitter again, I started I had that account for 2 or 3 years, So all I had to do was like dust it off, and find some of the people find some of the stowaways on there, some of my Twitter friends, and I got a nice mode going now. I just need to change my banner because I think it looks like shit. Himan, £2 super chat. He couldn't even be loyal with his simping. What the fuck are we talking about? He must be talking about Armie Hammer. His simping. A little shadow 9,000 999 super chat. Know that people in this world need people like you. Keep doing great. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. You meant Quentin reviews. Right. That's what I was talking about at this point. Casey Short, $4.99 super chat. Isn't Lindsay Ellis the same chick who told Film Robert to leave her alone? Yes. Yep. 100%. That's the same chick. Time Lord of Disaster, $5 super chat. Not reading that shit. Masusa 00, 50 KR. Oh my god, yes, first time finding you live. So excited, love your content and humor. Been watching since the first Batwoman episode. Thank you. British Knight, £5 super chat. When me and my dad hang out, we watch movies and talk politics, music, and video games. We don't go on Garfield vacations. Yeah. Because it seems like, I saw the picture, it seems like his father was chaperoning him. Or there could be like a mutual love between father and son for Garfield. We could be just being too harsh on him. I don't know. But he's been sending creepy DMs, so maybe he deserves it. Anyway. Time Lord of Disaster, $2 super chat. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. The article was probably written about me. Tabitha. Oh, fuck. I completely fucked that up. Tabitha Provan or Provan. $5 super chat. Armie's wife. I want to divorce Armie. Did you say vor? Hilarious. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $5 super chat. Did you remember those Lord of the Rings videos that you watched on EFAP 100? Those were hilarious. I watched each of these movies once, and I don't give a shit. Did I say that? I watched each of these movies once, and I give. Did I say that, or are you saying that? I don't know. If I said that, yeah, I probably said that shit. But I don't remember watching all of them, to be honest. I don't know. Fuck it. I might have seen all of them and just don't remember shit. I don't know. James Moore, $5 super chat. Third time's the charm because I simp. Happy birthday. Thank you. Snubberth 13, $5 super chat. Purport is a word. It's a weird word for allegedly. Really? I thought they just misspelled some shit. Damn, well, thank you. V Infusal, $10 super chat. Unrelated note. I love the Gotham High series you've been doing on this channel. Hope we can potentially link up for a Batwoman video in the future. Season 2 looks like everything Season 1 was and less. Maybe. Well, Season 2 though, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be boring as shit. Like, it's not gonna have like the cringe ambiance that that the first season did. But whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Adam Wofford, $5 super chat. He wants to be that guy from 50 Shades of Gary. Of Gary? It's supposed to be gray, I think. But even if you rearrange the letters and it's still gray, it's still spelled wrong because it's with an E, not an A. But 50 Shades of Gary. That's funny. Anyway. And he wants to up the kink level to the next level, maybe to pinhead level, some weird shit. Yeah, pinhead level, ugh. Laughing Seagull, $5 super chat. The Marquis de Sade was literally raped kids, unsurprising. Oh shit. Didn't know that. I thought it was just some like kinky like bondage shit. Or like sadism shit. I didn't know like kids were involved. Damn. Random stuff that 1,000 5 pound super chat. Please say what killed the dinosaurs. Oh yeah, I already did that already. In your best Arnie voice. I can't wait for Batwoman season 2. Yeah, I did that already. Baja Blix 3. $5 super chat. Hey, can't send as many super chats as I usually do since I need to find a way to make money as a senior. By the way, yeah, okay, I read this. And yeah, make your money. Don't feel pressured to send me like a super chat or anything, because yeah, people be struggling. People got bills and shit. So yeah, you don't have to feel like you need to do it. So cause sometimes people gotta pay their own shit. Got their own fucking problems. Caitlin Trigg, $5 super chat. Please make a Blues Clues bitch shirt. I don't know. I think that get me in hot water with some copyright people. I don't know. I'm not good at like t-shirt designs. I'm really not. Laughing Seagull, $5 super chat. Wanting Desaad for dinner is like wanting Jeff Epstein. Both raped kids. Damn. Yeah, I had no fucking clue Marquis Desaad was raping kids. I had no idea. CC11P3. You think they'd mention that in the article or anywhere else? I don't know. CC11P3, $5 super chat. CC11P3, $5 super chat again. Lol, forgot to type. Love you, happy birthday. You be making me scream and shit myself. Thank you. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Thoughts on the new Shadowverse expansion? Why do you keep asking me shit you know I don't know? Mighty Hellhound, $2 super chat. Mighty Hellhound, another $2 super chat. Black Mage 9. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Already read that one. Why West still here? Oh, why we still here? Oh my god. Why we still here? $5 super chat. Screw the election fraud, right? Whine about average Americans wearing symbols from fictional characters. Quality journalism, folks. Right? Frankenfurter, $5 super chat. Happy birthday, Jay. Oh god, this article. Thank you. British Knight, 10-pound super chat. I don't take what Garth Innocence. Oh yeah, I already read this. I read that one. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. This loser wrote the boys. Deleted. Probably lame. Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 75 woo, fascist, anything awoke goes against. They love coffee, you hate it, fascist. And you love the Punisher and hate Batwoman, fascist. Love Law and Order, fascist. Mighty Hellhound, $2 super chat. Daniel Small, $10 super chat. Happy birthday from me and my wife. Oh yeah, I read that one. Wary Statue 33, born again, $5 super chat. Yo, what's happening here, Jay Long? The stream. Talking about different cringe topics. Baja Blix 3, $2 super chat. So not only is BLM shit, but their merch is shit. Lamau. Yeah, I think. Yeah, come on. You know, woke versions of the skull were gonna be complete trash. Like, ugh. Bite Deity, $5 super chat. Doubt the artists of these designs are true fans of the comic books in general. Also, happy birthday, Jay Longbone. Yeah, definitely. You read those damn descriptions and like, yeah, you didn't read any comics. They probably don't know who this character is, to be perfectly honest. They just want to spread the love for BLM. Princess Queen CB, $4.99 super chat. BLM is sadly more of a trend people follow to appear woke and popular than actually fighting for actual rights in the world. Automata, $2 super chat. He killed a perfectly good dog to make that shirt. Andres Antonio Gonzalez Caceres, 150 uwu. Gender issues can be from all the radiation Chernobyl and Fukushima Fukushima. Relation to the planet, a female brain into a male body and vice versa, a genetic corruption. Baja Blix, $5 super chat. Watch, he's gonna find out if he's really trans once he hits puberty. Like, they wouldn't wait till he was older to properly explain what trans is. Yeah, just irresponsible ass parents, and the father's a goddamn enabler. Wary Statue 33, born again, $2 super chat. The dad is gonna walk and never come back. Yeah. Criminal Imagination, $5 super chat. This wasn't transgenderism. This was a full-blown castration. She did not want to raise a boy. Yeah, I said that in the stream too, because like, she got 2 boys, and then when the next one came along, the third one, she was like, nah, I can't do this again. I need someone around, because who knows, the father probably worked a lot. She wanted someone around to relate to, and she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make this boy a girl. Fuck this shit. Baja Blix, $2 super chat. Why not? Didn't she just adopt a girl? Yeah. Princess Queen CB, $4.99 super chat. I left a comment on that video, and if Truly takes it down, and remind them I'm openly bisexual, and that taking my comment down is homophobia. Alright, let me refresh this, because some of y'all left some more super chats. I'm gonna refresh this page. I'm gonna read those. But after this last bout, I'm out. And I gotta go eat dinner. If I don't, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Okay, I left off right here. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. Why are ending the stream? It's not midnight. Bad. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. I know you don't care about anime. Was a joke. I know. Spawn Freak, $5 super chat. I came in late. Did you talk about how Wonder Woman rapes a dude? Like Chris Pine is in another dude's body. He doesn't consent to that. Yeah, I talked about it during the stream. I got into it a little bit. Baja Blix 3. $5 super chat. Makeship wasted their time founding Quentin Reviews plush. The sad part, it just barely made its goal and almost didn't sell. I'd buy it just to burn it. Inner Atani? Damn it. Inner Atani, I think. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that shit. $4.99 super chat. Amazing that Maxwell didn't turn into a jagged rock with the way he worded his wish. Almost amazing that no one in editing or production revised that. Yeah, like, it's so dumb. Like, it's supposed to be a monkey's paw effect, but he didn't turn into a damn rock? Doesn't make any damn sense. So inconsistent. Never watching that movie again. Baja Blix 3. $2 super chat. I do it because I love you as a fan and care about you. Oh, thank you. Evil Hero Diamond Cat, $2 super chat. I thought you were a big Shadowverse fan. Baja Blix 3. $2 super chat. I also sent you something on Twitter at 12 a.m. Check it out. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not reading that because I'm already done. I told you after this bout, after I was gonna refresh, I was gonna be done. But thank you for the super chat. No matter, anyway, you know I can't read it right now because it's all the way over there. No, wait a minute, I got it. Oh, Inner Atani? Sorry if I'm butchering that again. $4.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Jay, for myself and Alien 8. I still cackle at that Judy Hopps comic. My niece and I yell "Sequela" in a comical Mexican accent. Thank you. That means a lot because, you know, that was just a random silly moment because it was just a random Spanish word in the comic, and I was like, huh? I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. It's been like nearly 4 hours. Nearly. Like, if I were to stay on here another like 17 minutes, it'd be 4 hours. But, yeah, I gotta go. Food is calling me. I gotta go. Like, it is done. I did my time. We talked about all this bullshit. I Never mind. I appreciate all your birthday wishes and well wishes and super chats. Like I said, they're much appreciated. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. And like I said, I think I might do another stream talking about like a Cosmonaut Variety Hours video about Batman versus Superman and Man of Steel. I might do that. I haven't decided yet. But if I watch Batman versus Superman and Man of Steel, then I'll tackle it after that. I might do that later on in the month after I'm done getting either this reaction I'm working on now finished or the first episode of Batwoman season 2. So, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. You're the greatest. You made this birthday like a little bit better. Thank you. Wait, what the fuck is the thing? Oh, hang on. Takes me so fucking long to end a goddamn stream. Yeah, hang on a sec. I will leave. I will. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out. I gotta go eat something or I'm gonna keel over. Peace.